Okay.
Nice.
So, a couple things before we do get started today. If you know someone who wants to play in a GMR game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about getting into a one-shot or joining the wait list. Looks like some of the avatars just cracked, and that should be fixed here in a moment. I do have a one-shot coming up on Sunday, which is a playtest for the Dark Frost Adventure Series that I'm going to be putting out. Those tickets have completely sold out. We will be doing another one in the future, so watch the announcements for that when it comes live. We also have the Patreon live over at patreon.com/GMEric. We announce things early, and we do reveals of art and all sorts of stuff over there, so check that out. We also have the GM tips and archives over on YouTube. We've got the clip contest going up here in Discord. The reference site is over at toivoarpg.com. You've not checked that out. We have hundreds of articles on there for you guys to check out. Lastly, we have the Scales Edition t-shirt, hoodie, and tank top right on the front page of gmeric.com, where you can get some really comfy hoodies and shirts and tank tops. I know several people in the group have them, and they are amazing.
Oh, they are. I want to wear it to work, but unfortunately, freaking Office Codes doesn't let me do it, and I have asked HR.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Sounds like you need to make more GM branded gear.
Exactly.
That's like okay. HR though, Eric. It was a him problem. That's
Eric
trying to get their help.
Yes.
Eric.
Yes.
If you somehow make a polo shirt with a collar that has the GMeric logo on the front, like a tasteful one,
you mean
I
like
will
the one
wear
I'm wearing?
it to work. Really? Oh, hang on a second. I need to not be broke.
The one that I wear every single time I'm in session. I wear GMeric polo shirts every single time.
In my defense, I'm not going to blame this on any autism or neurodivergency. I'm just going to say I'm stupid. I forgot my own character's parent's name.
Oh my god.
True.
Yeah.
Look, you're not alone, Tyro. I forgot my parents' names too.
By the way, I got this.
Am I the only one who actively has their character's background sheet open while playing D&D?
Probably.
Just to make sure
No, I have mine open.
Heckin', I show that you already have inspiration.
That was for Zoya.
Oh, for
That's
Zoya.
for the
Understood.
owl. Owls
Understood.
are whole people.
Wow, talk about speciesist. Damn, do all words look the same?
Understood.
Sorry.
So
Poor Eric, he's juggling a lot of heckling right now.
I am judging
No, he's
all of
juggling
you
a lot of
at the
heckling
moment.
right now.
What did I do?
I don't know,
I'm
but I'm
innocent.
sure you're in trouble for something.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Listen, somehow, some way, future Kier is going to get in trouble, and he's just taking the blame now.
Yeah. I'm always paying my pound of flesh early. That sounds good to me, actually.
It took every ounce of willpower to not say your actual name, saying the line from back in the day, though.
That's okay.
I will tell you
I'll
that
do it.
I am on a new diet, and eating a pound of flesh is like 1/3 of what I have to eat a day now. So,
Wow.
Damn.
yeah.
Wait, okay, I have a question though. I have
Yes?
a question. The contract did not state any blood, so does that get taken into account as well?
We shall see.
Blood is a thing.
The chat would like to know when Tyro is not in trouble, and it has been stated that literally never.
I am in Australia, okay? I did something 3 generations back to be sent to prison.
Great question.
Yeah.
So I can't find the polo shirts. No.
No, they're not on there. I will have to make some available.
Oh, I thought those
Please
were
do.
for employees.
Those are usually for employees only, but I may make one that's publicly available.
If you do, I'm buying it.
All right. So
You're broke as hell right now.
Yeah, but it'll take time for him to make them, and I will not be broke for 2 weeks after paycheck.
you being broke is a larger picture than just money. Just saying.
I know, I'm a mess. Anyway.
To the game, shall we?
To the game.
All right. You guys came to play some D&D, and dang nabbit, we are going to play some D&D tonight.
Are we?
Okay, all right.
I could go back to Elden Ring.
No.
No.
I played
Welcome
enough
to the
Elden
Friday
Ring.
night. Welcome to the Friday Night Lights, where we cause some chaos with the GM.
All right. So, after the shenaniganery, you guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, we are far to the south here in Shatter Shaddai, where you guys have come to deal with the person who poisoned Neve Dorcatus and make a resolution as to Tyro's past. Last week, you guys managed to fulfill your applications to the Grand Library, the Arcane College, that may or may not hold the secrets to both of these conundrums. You filled out the applications and then went and got an approval, an endorsement from one of the nearby mages, or at least got it lined up, in the form of a sleep study. Now you have found yourself at a nearby restaurant called Serenity, and you have come here to meet with a specific member of the Batim, the ruling organization of Shatter Shaddai, who may or may not have more information as to Tyro's past. We left with the revelation that she sees a individual in your past, Tyronius, as being super influential. Sajika Al-Rasan, the Weaver of Fates, sits before you after having name-dropped Amadeus Stromheim as being connected to you and to her. As you sit here with crepes, what would you guys like to do?
Crepe myself.
Done. You guys now smell a unpleasant odor.
No, I said crepe myself, which means Tyronius just picks up a big crepe and stuffs it in his mouth hole.
Okay. So
Looks a bit bizarre because you still look like a gnome.
Yeah. Does the food vanish like half a foot from my face?
yes.
Or is it...
He's a wizard.
These are amazing trick shots.
With that mustache, not only is he a wizard, but he's a hairy wizard.
Maybe I should take up gardening and then I could be a Harry Potter.
I believe that's someone who works with clay.
Ah, true.
In a porter,
All
someone
right.
who works on the port.
Yep.
What was that about Amadeus Strom?
Yeah, I mean, heckin' trying to keep it.
Heckin says loudly.
Yep.
Amadeus Stromheim, the infamous chronomancer who was part of an accident and has gone missing. The accident that our esteemed friend here, she looks around, knows nothing about, I'm sure.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just, what happened to this man?
Am I the esteemed friend? Hold on.
No.
She looks at
Well,
you
yes,
and goes, "No, I do not believe many people hold you in high regard in the first place."
That's a fucking shame. And yes, Tyronius is saying that.
Lucy shrugs. Well, as long as they hold me.
What's that like?
She looks at you. I'm sure they hold you quite often.
Lucy smiles and kind of daydreams.
Okay. The shade is being thrown thick and hard here.
Mhm.
She has heard of you and your various exploits, Lucy. She's not one who wants to participate in your games as she sees them.
That's fair. They're not for everybody.
No.
It's okay if she's not strong enough.
Right. That's Lucy's perspective.
Zoe's going to just try and hide in her chair as she eats her crepes.
So, about Amadeus Stromheim, the infamous chronomancer who we have had to erase from the books of the Grand Library.
Wait, he was erased? Like,
Of course.
redacted?
Yes. Because of the actions that you have been blamed for.
Wait. And he leans in a little bit. You're saying I didn't actually cause it?
She smiles at you. I have said no such thing. However,
Okay. Yep, there it is.
the absence of the other students would indicate that you were at least partially involved.
I mean,
60 years ago, this calamity befell the Grand Library. You were there.
wait. What? Sorry, Tyrannus is just looking like stunned. Like, how old am I?
How old are you?
Tyronius. Roll an insight check, please, sir.
Oh boy. Insight. Yes, I know the alphabet. Nah.
Do you?
Blah, 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 blah.
Knows the alphabet, not the history.
Yeah.
Tyronius, you're trying to figure out how long have you been alive. And you realize you don't have many memories beyond a couple of years ago. But you're far older than 2.
I'm older than Gurr.
So if we saw his horns in half, right, can we start counting rings like a tree?
Roll your
Listen
history
here,
check, sir.
Can I actually roll a
Not,
or
do
give
you
it
know
advance?
this?
Listen, this is
Of
as
course he
completely
knows
out.
it. He
So,
knows
Greta-
it.
Can we check his dental wear like a horse?
Greta,
Yeah, right?
there is a bone located in the sternum of Dragonborn that if you do open it up and cut it in half, you can count the rings.
Hey, listen here, you.
For science.
Rubs chin while observing the person who I could determine their age right here, right now, if absolutely necessary.
I have a question. I have a question for this out of character.
Sure.
Is Granark looking at Tyronius himself? Asking Granark. Is Granark looking at Tyronius' whole body, or is he staring at his chest?
His glorious mustache.
Okay.
Because you're
Never mind
small
then.
and me looking down upon you is looking upon all
No,
of you.
Tyronius is the same height
As a
Uh,
as a gnome. I'm a very tall midget.
I'm still 8 foot tall. I stand by my statement.
yeah,
No, that's
looking
fair.
down at Tyronius is just beholding all of Tyronius.
Behold
Hmm.
his.
Don't worry, I've been looked down on my entire life.
All 2 years of it.
So yeah, I'm going to lean forward. It's like, how old? Wait. Okay, hang on. I got 2 questions. Madam Sadiq. 60 years ago, and they're still mad about it?
Of course. It brought great shame to the Grand Library.
Yeah, it sounds like me. And
Well, not necessarily
Second off-
you, but the entire incident.
I mean, that sounds like me. He just starts laughing with the self-deprecating, hiding the pain smile. And second question, how old was I when? Did you guys know my age when this happened, or is it?
You were a young man.
It's the entire incident. I fucking love that. A young man, and he's just like, oh god. Like he's rubbing his invisible muzzle and going, I could be y'all's grandpas.
Not mine.
Great. Thank you, Eric, by the way. I'm going to now change Tyranius' age to question mark.
What did you have it as?
It was, if I go to edit character sheet, because and if D&D Beyond decides to unfuck itself.
You should just
Because
change it
according
at
to the
least
sheet
2.
I have, there is no age listed.
Yeah, I know. I didn't think I had to do it. He was 26 on the thing, so I'm just going to put question mark, which I can't do, but now it's 60 plus.
I didn't say
At
that.
least 2. At least 2.
I never said it was
Yeah.
60 plus.
Okay.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so,
so,
one hell of a
No.
drug, sir.
yeah, Tyrannus is just rubbing his
Oh,
hand.
the incident was 60 years ago.
Correct.
What the
The
hell?
incident where you
Tyro
blew
is
up a chronomancer.
Maybe like 80 plus?
What it out of character real quick. What is Tyro's real fake name? Jimmy? Timmy? Billy?
Tim.
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 Him.
Just think Monty Python.
Okay. Aligning my thoughts. Keep going, Matilda, sorry.
Oh, no, that's probably like what, 80 plus?
Man, now I understand why I like prunes so much.
Okay, Gramps.
Okay. I have aligned how to ask my stupid question because fucking preference. Has Tim here experienced the event that is in question yet in his lifetime?
That is an interesting question. Yes. However, possibly not.
Answers. I tried so hard to be specific.
I should have taken divination more seriously. Fucking D. Sorry. No, I know it's not any of your guys' fault. I was just a bad student. I mean, I was a student. Anyway, so... Okay. Big question. If it's happened 60 years ago, how is it that I am... No, so how is it that time has not been as cruel as fate?
Probably being
So
a
to
dragon.
Is that a thing?
What was the question exactly?
Basically, Tyrannus is asking in a way that can't be overheard. How come he's young if it was 60 years ago, and then Kia popped in and said, could it have to be with being made out of a dragon?
Tyronius, who are you asking?
I'm asking Sadiq.
Okay. She looks at you. Whoever said you were young?
Oh, Christ.
And whoever said you were old?
Is she an elf or a human, by the way?
She is an elf.
Right.
At least she
I'm
looks
just gonna
like one.
Anyway, I'm gonna shut my mouth before I put my foot in it.
As
And
far
yeah,
as
so-
your age, does it matter to you truly?
Honestly, a little bit. Only in the way of I just need to know when I need to go for the physical all males get eventually.
It's always good to have a physical done.
That's true.
Especially
Anyway,
at
so
your
what-
age.
Just deadpan looks.
As you hear the
Hey.
latex glove snap onto somebody's hand in the distance.
And the waiter just comes over and puts KY jelly down.
No.
Anyway. anyway. So yes. So that anyway. So to try and write this, or at least clear the individual's name, I'm trying to get into the Grand Library, and it's now attached to Amadeus Stromheim, which I have met one of his thirds, Deus Strom,
Indeed.
actually.
And
He
survived
is-
to tell the tale.
Yeah,
You
he's
met a shard of Amadeus and lived. No wonder.
right.
Know
Yeah,
this,
he-
Tyronius. You
Mhm.
are fated to meet all three.
Oh crap.
Before you die, you will meet Amadeus Stromheim, Deuce Strom, and Mortz Used.
Good to know. Thank you, madam.
I would
great,
not
Lou.
thank me for such bad news.
No, but you could have kept it to yourself, and I thank you for warning me.
I do not keep things to myself. The Sultan keeps me around because I speak my mind and I tell the truth.
Yeah, I do one of those things.
Would you prefer that I reserve my knowledge to myself?
No, because my opinion of what you should do does not matter. You are a part of the team for a reason, and I am not going to tell you what you should or should not do because I'm in a mess of trouble. But anyway, yes, if you can help give a recommendation, because I'm trying to get into the Grand Library to get some books I owe. A Rakshasa.
I cannot provide you with an endorsement, I'm afraid. I do not believe in falsifying records or providing falsehoods in order to gain access to things and places you do not belong in. I know that you will attempt to acquire these from others, and thus, in spite of my denial here, you may still succeed.
Then would it make a difference if you just gave it to us now?
It does.
If we're fated to get in anyway?
Because my morality is not for sale.
Yep.
I wasn't going to pay.
She blinks at you. I will say this, Tyronius. Tim, I should say, as she looks around to make sure she wasn't heard.
Yeah.
There is a cloud that rests upon your future and your past. Avoid the woman. She is not your friend.
Can you give me any other...
Could you be a little more specific?
Yes.
Yeah.
The woman's name is Elua Enstina.
Hang on. I know exactly who that is.
Well, it's not on my list of character names, so I don't.
No. But one of those is. Allure is.
The Rakshasa.
No.
No.
The elf that Serena beat the fuck out of with one slap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right,
the one
her.
killed in the street.
Oh.
She's
Well,
like,
yeah, the woman that we regret. Serena said no, non-lethally too.
You know what? It made for a better story, and that would have been a terrible consequence.
that probably also wasn't actually her. That's probably like
No.
some dude in her body.
Some dude.
Some dude named Billy.
Some dude.
Billy, no!
Billy Bob Elf Boy, let's go. Okay.
Boy, yes, I know the person of which you speak.
Elua is a student of a powerful dragon. She has learned much from the dragon, including deception and illusion.
Yep, I am acquainted with her. She cast Modify Memory on me to believe that I had a sister-in-law. I have beef with her, so thank you for confirming that.
I assume by the term beef, not that you have chosen to eat with her.
No, but if I consume her, that's not going to be a bad idea.
It would be problematic, as she has infused herself with the blood of her master.
Well, okay, not smartass response coming. I'm, like, he lowers his voice. I'm made of a dragon. Wouldn't that not matter much? Or would the magics clash?
The magics that she has infused herself with are at precise opposition to those from which you were made. The resultant explosion would be unfortunate.
Gotcha.
Hey.
Which, do you know anything about who I was made from? Per chance?
No. Unfortunately, that information was lost to time thanks to the incident between you and Amadeus Stromheim.
Yeah, it's always the wizards screwing up the timelines.
Indeed.
Ugh.
The sorcerers do not necessarily have such flaws.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I understand that. But they have got it a bit easy, and I'm just jealous of that.
Honesty
Well, at least-
serves you well.
You start giggling. She says that to the guy who's hiding right now. Lying to everybody.
So,
Anyway.
No.
how else can I assist you? I'm willing to answer any question.
You could tell us who would be the most likely to give us our next recommendation without any issues. Lucy pops out of her daydream and makes eye contact with Sadika.
She looks at you. I could.
Ah!
And I
You
will.
I have a question regarding our task inside the library, if you
One
don't mind.
moment. You are being quite rude to even her.
I'm just gonna shut up now.
At that, Lucy's actually gonna give like a little half smile.
I believe Nafis would be the one who is most likely to grant you his recommendation.
Isn't the feast a fire mage?
Yep. I figured. Lucy's gonna sigh and
At
say,
least
I
for you.
well, I don't need the recommendation. The rest of them do.
He is the most likely to provide you with what you desire. And
Well, that
she's
I knew.
literally throwing shade at both you and him because she is aware of a tryst between you two. It's not like you guys have done anything secret.
It's-
Or quiet, I imagine.
Listen, if she wants to join, she can just ask.
She's not interested at all.
I don't know why she's throwing shade. If she's jealous, she can just say that. It's fine.
It's not that she's jealous, she's judgmental.
That sounds very prudish. That sounds like somebody who can't explore their own body. It's fine. I understand. Frustration gets to you, huh?
She looks at you. Perhaps. Perhaps some of us value our reputation more than physical pleasure.
We're all gonna die at some point.
I have a question.
Yes.
Once we arrive inside the library, could you potentially provide us with information as to not get discovered?
Young lady, if I see you within the Grand Library, I will announce your presence to the guards.
Nope, that
Understood.
answers my question.
I appreciate it.
I am not your
my only
ally,
Question.
and I will not participate in any deception. I speak the truth, and only the truth.
So, not that I'm not grateful for like all the warnings and such. If you're not our ally, and I'm not saying that there is only allies and enemies. Dealing those absolutes, you're an idiot. But why help us at all then?
Because you require it. I am a servant of the people. I am not in it for myself. If you require aid and knowledge about time, I am here to provide it to any who ask. You enjoy the prospect of knowing what is coming, though. It is
Well, you said that-
unfortunate that people modify their behaviors into self-fulfilling prophecies.
If you are hesitant to give us information about the future, I would like to ask you something else.
I'm not hesitant. What would you have me tell?
Are you aware of the individual Gert Frost, and do you know how she may know my own past?
I am familiar with Professor Frost. As to what she may or may not know, I cannot speak to that. I am not a mind reader nor a psychic.
Or a psycho, thankfully.
Hmm.
Some would label me as such.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
I'm gonna label me as a psycho.
As far as Professor Frost, her purposes and her means are beyond me. I do not understand why she would have willingly left the college. But I do know that it has something to do with the event that occurred 60 years ago.
Okay, I've got one question. Would you be able to tell us the location of the items we need to collect from the library? 3 books I need to get for the shop owner of the Mystic Quill.
How would I know the location of items? Items move through time.
Right, but can you not see
When will
point?
we find the items?
When? Soon. Once you enter the Grand Library, you will find them within 3 days. Should you survive that long.
That's going to be a bit longer than the 8 hours for seeming.
Oh, that's just to get in.
Yeah. I'm keeping this mustache on for a bit. Alright, crap. Okay, so what now, guys?
Well, I actually have my own inquiry, if you may.
Of course.
I've been passively looking for a Turfali to help answer a couple of personal questions of mine, and wondering if you may have some insight on trying to help find one.
I know of 2 that have lived in Toivoa, but there are rumored to be many. One rests on the Isle of Ivrix, far across the lands and seas. She rules as part of the House of Flowers. She is a representative of the House of Grass. Her name is Dreamshade. Finding her will prove to be a dangerous, if not lethal, task.
Can you put the name of the island in the chat, please?
Yep, Ivrix, and you know what? We can actually do you one better. We can pull up the map.
Show you. Map time, map time.
So, if you guys are down here at the bottom left in Shatter Shaddai, we're looking at the top right where we're talking about Ivrix.
Okay.
That's way over there. Okay, Eric, weird question about geography.
It's a study of
Toivoa is
maps.
just... Fair point. So, if we were to go to Ivrix, could we go, you know, around Earth and go from like go south and then eventually end up there, or is there just more unknown and this is only a small part of the world?
You have never heard, not even Granak will have ever heard of anyone heading west from Shatter Shaddai and ever returning.
Sounds like a great place to run, eh, here?
Not only west, but no one's ever gone along the coast of Corlin northwards.
Huh. Like, all up here.
As far as you guys will know, you have never heard of a ship traveling that coast. Someone must have, obviously, because there are port cities there. But no one ever talks about anyone having done it.
Huh. Well, sorry to interrupt that, Granak, but yeah, Ivrix apparently.
Does that answer the question for you, Grenak?
I was still trying to get info written down because you
Sure.
said it all mystically and my brain didn't like it. Leader of the what?
Okay.
The House of Whispers?
No, in Ivrix, this is information you would know about Ivrix in general. Ivrix in general is home to the clandestine organization, meaning secretive assassins and spy masters, etc., called the House of Flowers.
House of Flowers.
Yeah, the people
Dreamshade herself, the Torfali woman that we are talking about, is a member of a subgroup of the House of Flowers called the House of Grass. She is a dangerous woman that this person is warning you about, and is likely an assassin, spy, infiltrator, whatever else she may be.
Yep.
But she was last seen present in Ivrix. The other person who fulfills the Torfali request, she will tell you, is currently located in Akeda.
Huh. Okay, and we were just there.
Correct.
Akeda?
And you would have seen him on the beach, minding his own business, standing off to the side.
Him.
Where's Akeda again?
Down here?
Oh, right.
Yes.
In Strona.
What's that guy again?
Wait, where did we see him?
The raid.
Oh, right.
And I saw him just standing off to the side all by his lonesome at some point.
Correct.
Was that in session or out of session? I would have seen him like afterwards or something.
It would have been before the raid started when you guys all summoned through the portal.
Got it.
So, what about the meteor that dropped on it then?
I'm not going to answer that.
Oh boy.
We
Right,
discussed that during the Wednesday group a couple weeks ago.
Okay, so all I know is that he was currently located in Arcadia then?
Akeda.
Acadia, rather?
Yep.
Alright.
Okay.
So, looking around at the others. What now, gents and ladymen?
I think we finish our crepes.
I'm not gonna ask any of any questions. I don't want to mess with the chronomancy. We will need to order some crepes to go, though.
Looks like Matilda has something to say.
Yes, Matilda. Matilda leans back in her chair, but we have to get into the library. There's a follower of Katea's hiding in there. Directly put my hometown in danger. Also, the books we need to gather to keep Tim's liver from being extracted. He's very fond of his liver, and we're fond of him. She sighs. Your endorsement would be helpful, but I understand why you say no. I like how honest you are. Sorry to take up so much of your time. We're appreciative for the gift of yours. She nods at the armored woman. Or you're not in armor right now, are you?
Was I?
I believe
No.
you were in your
you were.
street
You
clothes.
were. No, she was in armor because she had her helm down when we were
True.
at Idris's tower.
Oh, that's right.
Because you didn't want
we were
people
looking. Yeah, because we were looking for the endorsements. We went out in armor.
Understood.
Right. Street clothes is tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Correct.
She looks at you in your armor and nods. Honesty is an important trait in politics. Too few countries embrace it, but Sultan Lagos does. And as such, he trusts those who trust him with the truth.
How long has this Sultan been in power for?
Longer than I have been alive.
Okay. I was just wondering.
It is rumored that it has always been Sultan Lagos.
All right. Well, let's see if I know anything to the wiser or not.
Sure.
Shazam.
With the 27, sir, the standing rumor is that Sultan Lagos formed and founded Shatter Shaddai hundreds, if not thousands, of years ago.
But did he, or is it more Chronomancer bullshit?
¿Por qué no los dos?
Based off of Granak's history, there are chronological events throughout hundreds of years where a sultan named Lagos has been in charge of Shatter Shaddai.
Oh no, out of character, I'm going to say, oh no.
Pirate Robert.
Yeah, this is Dread Pirate Robert. Alright, so. Sorry, did you saying something, Battle?
No, just laughing.
No. Okay, so. And Tyrannus is just going to slap Matilda's shoulders, like, don't lie to the woman.
I wasn't lying.
Well, how about rephrasing a different question that was asked earlier? If not, looks over at Lucy, Fireboy, who best would be able to give our party a signature?
She looks at you blankly. Nafis is your best bet. After that, I have no idea who you could possibly trust. You can trust them to be true to themselves and loyal completely to the Sultan. The Batim are without reproach. However, each of them has their own goals and their own aims, their own levels of compromise.
They're wizards, of course they do.
She looks at you. Not all wizards are willing to compromise.
Yep, not true.
May I inquire which ones we should pointedly avoid?
No. I will not betray those who would hold to their values.
Yeah, that's not.
Should you choose to engage with the Batim, you must do so at your own introspection. Remember, I only see the possible futures and the possible pasts, and the present as it is now. What you do and your behaviors, everything changes. Even now, a few people are meeting with the Archmage Rafaj and altering time.
Fantastic.
Can we know any of the names of the people who are?
I know one of the names, for she has presented herself publicly. Her name is Islarin Shonozath, ambassador of the Shonozath Protectorate. She was within this restaurant no later than 2 hours ago.
Oh.
Wait. Do I have to roll a history check?
Like, hear her name.
Go ahead, ask your question.
Yeah. No, go for it, Zoya.
I was also gonna ask if I could roll history to, like, have I heard of her?
Sure, roll your history checks.
Well, I was gonna say, because I've interacted with Isladrin, or Tyrannus has interacted with Isladrin in the tavern a number of times, so he would know them and know her and the group they travel with, right? Or do I have to
at least know her
to a degree?
Okay, so just roll a history to see if I know.
Yeah, I don't think she has ever revealed that she's her position. But with the 15, you will have heard of a new ambassador having been established for the Shinoza Protectorate. And a rumor that the flagship of the Protectorate has gone missing, with the new ambassador on board.
So hang on. Tyrannus is going to lean forward a bit. Hey, Isladrin, a Blue Triton woman, silver armor? That same one?
Indeed.
Okay, yeah, I know who that is. Oh god, Covet's with them. Oh
Covet?
god, Twilight.
Who is Covet?
How would I put this?
Aren't they members of the Longstriders Consortium?
They are,
Right?
yes. It's, yeah, members of the Longstriders Consortium, just like us, but Covet is I guess you could say an adopted sister of
Does the
sorts?
consortium have aims within Shatter Shaddai?
No.
Probably not. We're fairly independent.
Good.
No, I can say with 100% certainty that the consortium as an entity is not targeting Shatter Shaddai. It is more a mercenary group, and it just so happened. Well, not mercenary group. Hang on. Let me
Excuse me,
rephrase.
Tim. We're adventurers, not
adventurers, not
necessarily
mercenaries.
mercenaries.
We are adventurous contract workers.
Adventurous. Yes, that.
And it just so happens, by the sounds of it, that two of our groups have converged. But yes, I am
Probably
familiar
for different
with.
reasons, though. I don't think they were in Grindavik.
Yes, no, they wouldn't have been. You kidding me? There's no port town. Wait, is there a port town? I think there is a port in Grindavik.
All right. Well, if you're not gonna help us, we should go see Nafis for this third thing because we do have that sleep city, and you guys are talking a lot.
I'm going to finish my crepe first, Lucy.
Well,
These
you
are really
can
good
take it to
crepe.
go. Just roll it up like a taquito, and we'll take it with us.
What the
And
heck
we-
is a
and we do-
taquito?
Oh, it's
do
like a
need
little.
some-
It's like a crepe, but like better, and it's stuffed with like cheese and meat, and they roll it up like a cigar, and then you just crunch it.
We do also need a to-go baggie for Neve.
For Neve? Wait.
She turns Neve Dorcatus.
I'm not going to confirm or deny that.
When did Neve get here?
I don't know,
She
but she
named
might eat
Drax
my
last
liver if I
week.
don't come back without crepes.
She might what?
She was name
She might
dropped
eat my
last
liver.
week, Zoya.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you did know that she was there. They mentioned that when they first got here last week.
Mm-hmm.
Neve
Yeah.
Dorcatus.
I didn't say that.
Can I roll an insight check and see like how if this is just more prudish disapproval or just outright disdain?
Roll your insight check.
That was almost a 1.
With a 20, active disapproval.
Right. Oh, Lucy's getting up. Anyway,
So, you guys getting up and leaving?
Yeah, Zoya's gonna take Lucy's suggestion and roll up her crepe.
Okay.
I was waiting
and
to see if
we-
Matilda was
Two.
typing something, but otherwise, yeah.
Matilda, what are you doing? Matilda stands up, the legs of her chair groaning and rattling across the floor as she pushes a chair out.
Yep. All
I
right.
thought
Yep.
I was just gonna say, do we want to wait for that crate?
Yeah, I gotta get crepes for Neve.
You guys can collect the crepes for Neve.
Oh, aren't you such a good little boy, Kia, just patting his head.
You don't get to talk to me like that. Especially not with a mustache.
Just twirls it a little bit and just walks off. Which
I
is
flick
weird.
your invisible nose.
As you guys walk away,
Excellent.
the camera pans over to the woman who looks after you all and shakes her head. Those people are going to be in a world of hurt if they do not line up their goals soon.
This is what we call foreshadowing, or hints from the DM.
You guys
We boned.
can then head out into Shatter Shaddai proper.
Awesome.
What time is it?
It would be 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, we got plenty of time.
Hoods up.
So
Where are we
Lucy,
going?
without having checked behind her, will start heading back towards Nafis's tower.
Okay. Cool. Are you guys following along, or is Lucy going by herself?
I'll
Yep,
follow.
following.
No, all right, we're going.
I'm gonna perch on Greenock again.
Hecking also typed out a question to be asked as we are doing our walk.
Heckin will ask the parties we leave.
Yep.
So, telling all our goals and information to Sadiqa, who clearly doesn't want to help us too much and shares information with everyone else, is that a cutting plan?
Nope.
Probably not. But
No.
it's already happened. What can we do?
Lucy kind of
Just trying to
chuckles at the
understand.
front and says, I didn't say anything. I just asked for a recommendation.
Exactly. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
All right.
Don't ask that question.
Why?
We'll learn.
Nah.
Will
Maybe.
you?
Yeah, we'll
Can I
learn.
get
what
perception
worst
checks
can
from
happen.
everyone?
My passive perception is 15.
Thank you.
16.
Appreciate
15.
that.
Mine's 16 too.
My passive perception is 18.
Awesome.
I rolled.
Roll.
A
Am I
16.
supposed to give passive?
No.
No.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate all those numbers. Lucy,
Damn, Lucy.
you see a individual stalking the group. They're about 3'4" and dressed in a hooded cloak. They're stalking behind the party and approaching.
Lucy's gonna stop and turn around and stare.
They
Zoya
will
also turns her
duck,
head.
they duck back into a corner. Zoya, you see nobody.
Okay, I'm like, Lucy
Wait,
turns her head back
is he
around. What are you looking at, Lucy?
Somebody's following us. I don't know who it is. Yeah.
Where?
And Lucy's gonna point towards the alley. He's about 3 feet tall in a cloak. But I mean, we're in Shatters at Eye. That could describe a lot of people. And she looks around.
I'm
And Zoya looks at you.
Pointedly looks back.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
So do we shake them or confront them?
I guess I'll start walking towards the alleyway and I'll pull out my hammer as the torch to light up dark spots and see if I can't catch them trying to run off or something.
Clank, clank,
Oh,
clank.
boy.
clank.
You
Okay.
hear
I like
someone
confrontation.
scrabbling at the end of the alleyway. They're climbing the wall.
Can I, with dark vision, can I see?
Do you go in the alleyway as well?
Yeah, I'm riding on Granok.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
she's
see
perched.
a cloaked figure going up over a brick wall into the alley behind. Do you wish to chase?
I'm gonna
this
command
person?
them to approach.
You're gonna command them to approach. All right. You're going to
Polite
command
request.
them to approach.
Polite request.
Hey, you're gonna polite request them to approach. Come on.
Pikachu. Hey, I'm not fighting today, Granak. Oh,
No.
wrong Pikachu.
I'm
No,
Decidueye. I'm Decidueye.
All right. Let's see what happened here.
And you've also got silver
So.
I've got silver.
You are not Decidueye. You are an owlet and you know it.
Yeah,
The hooded
Rowlet.
figure is going to
Rowlet's
look
not
over
cool.
their shoulder at you, and you'll hear, "We are not friends." But they
Wonder
stop.
if I could vault this wall.
They stop, and they are going to approach for 6 seconds.
6
Okay.
seconds. What?
What do they actually look like, or are they still too cloaked up to?
They're too cloaked up
Yeah.
to see at the moment. Their cloak
Um.
is a dark purple and burgundy, trimmed with orange as you look at them approach.
Okay. Zoya's gonna glide down from Granok's shoulder and land behind them, spreading out her wings to block the path.
I'll approach and take the hood off of their face.
The bright orange eyes blink at you. We are not friends. We are friends. Yes?
Hello there.
Sorry, out of character. Oh my god, it's so cute!
In character, Lucy has shown up and said, oh my goodness, you're adorable.
when we get back to a safe place, I'm going to teach you all about how to deal with a criminal tale, because this was not it.
When we get back to our place, I'm going to teach you how to get back with the criminal tail.
Listen, this is how a paladin would deal with the situation. What do you expect? Approach it.
Lucy's gonna say, "Can we be friends? We should totally be friends," and try to persuade him.
We should totally be friends.
Damn, the persuasion. Damn, girl.
Yeah, let's make friends with our stalker / tail here.
Let's make
Really?
friends with our stalker and our tail here.
I love him.
Here, it's a Kenku.
Yeah, thanks. I figured that out.
Yeah, thanks. I figured that out.
Stop copies me.
Stop copying me.
No, he said stop copies me. He fucked it up.
He fucked it up.
It was a reference.
Yep.
Lucy's gonna stick her hand out and like offer it to the small bird man.
He's going to reach out and shake it enthusiastically.
She's not gonna let him go. She's gonna pull him along with her. Like, if he's following us, he's just gonna join us now.
He's going to pull his hand free if he can.
No,
What's your name?
no, I want to keep
Please
it.
roll your athletics check.
No, my 4+1.
Things she can do with that
Oh.
beak. Oh, damn.
He slips
No.
free.
So,
Why
what's
would
your
you-
name?
I want to keep it.
Good. No.
Lucy, Lucy, it's a person, not an animal.
He grabs his hand and starts wringing it. I want to keep it.
Can we find out his name at least? Their name? Sorry.
You might not be able to.
Okay, and
Gatsby!
Right, they can-
Gatsby! Where are you?
I think its name is Gatsby.
wait, it's the Great Gatsby.
Is your name Gatsby?
Is your name Gatsby?
My name is Zoya.
My name is Zoya.
Hell no. And she's so
Hell
she's
no.
We've run into the D&D equivalent of Bumblebee from the movies.
Excuse me.
Kira's
love him.
massaging the bridge of his nose.
Like a
Okay.
paladin
We're
does.
stuck in a loop.
Hang on,
Why
I
were
got.
you following us?
Yes.
What was the question exactly?
Matilda. No,
Why were
Matilda.
you following us?
That's why he couldn't understand you.
We are friends.
You
Okay.
are Gatsby?
Gatsby, yes.
So hang on. Granark is doing something.
Uh-huh.
Writing might be a good communication skill.
Granak looks up, or sorry, the bird looks up at you. Gatsby, yes.
Hang on, let me try something. I cannot write. I can write. Are you able to write in the book that's to talk, or can you only copy? No, hang on. I'm going to cut myself off. Are you able to write? He does say the two phrases beforehand, though.
Are you able to write?
Badly.
You hear.
Oh, it has a sense of humor.
I can write.
That's good for you.
Oh, can you write?
Can you
So
write?
saucy.
I can write. Can
Anyway.
you write?
I can write.
Should we be?
Okay.
If we're friends, why were you running away over the wall? And why were you following us?
Be secret,
they-
Gatsby. Be secret. Don't
Okay,
talk
so-
to him. Don't talk to.
Okay, so
Were
somebody
you-
told him not to talk to us.
Were you told to follow us?
Like a paladin should do.
Who sent you?
Who sent you?
Who told you to follow us?
How to put this? We are friends.
Okay, was it
Which
one
friend?
of the
Which friend told you to follow us?
I am great Octu
Answer.
of Rathus.
I'm commanding it to answer the who told you to
that
follow
was
us.
the answer you guys were looking for.
Yeah, that was the
I hope
answer.
you guys caught that.
Oh,
you
you
say
can
it
type
again?
it out. Yay!
Oh, yay. Is it a name that we recognize, though, is the better question.
Matilda looks over
Apto.
at Lucy. Like, is this a name you recognize?
Have you called it out in bed?
God, is it a name I recognize?
It is not a name you recognize. I don't think. Roll a
Lucy's
history
gonna...
check. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I can roll history.
Granak rolled history. I can tell him. Thank you,
Do
Lucy.
I know?
Lucy doesn't know him biblically. She'll
No.
no idea.
Allegorically.
Not even academically.
What's great?
Now she's stuck on the word the. It could come from anywhere. It could have even been a boat.
Apto just sounds like the name of some dog food.
Kind of does.
Oh, heckin'. Poor girl.
Poor heck.
Hecken hasn't read this book in a romance novel, so irrelevant.
Hasn't read the book?
Is that
The romance stories about this character, about Apto, would only be oral traditions.
That's what she said.
And freezing.
Rothus is all the way across the South Sea from here.
I was gonna say, can we pull up the map real quick?
Of course we can pull up the map real quick. We pull up
Thank
the
you.
map real quick. Here we go.
Eric, you're not a Kenku.
There's
There we
Rothus.
go. Yeah.
Down the
What I'm not allowed?
southeast.
I'm sorry?
You're not a Kenku. You don't have to repeat everything we say.
Oh, I don't have to repeat everything you say? Understood.
Alright, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. If you're good.
You dare.
The tribe that you rode in, is that the same one as the other person?
Which other person are we talking about?
The one I wrote books on?
Yes.
Cool.
So, that's a
Huh.
I have a question. Oh, sorry, do you have thoughts?
I mean, I have
Anything?
thoughts, I'm not telling you though, keep going.
Yeah, that's fine. So, I do have a question. Is Apto of Rathos here? Or are they in Rathos?
I am great Apto of Rathus. I must mate. I am too busy to go overseas.
Oh.
It really sounds like I should know this guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Lucy, if
I feel like we
anybody
operate in the same circles. Like, what do you mean? Should have gone to check with advantage.
I lost all interest in this. We have better things to do.
Is Apto a bird folk name? Does it sound like the kind of name?
It does not match
an
a
Eric or
bird folk
Crow?
name, no. And are you asking that in character, or are you asking that out of
I'm
character?
asking out of character.
Out of character. This does not sound like a bird folk name. After all the novels that you've read, no.
So,
So,
I'm gonna pull Lucy slightly away so I can whisper and not be overheard by Mr. Birdman. Apparently Apto is the chieftain of a great tribe of Leonin on the island of Rathos.
Out of character, Lucy absolutely knows this guy. In character, she is very curious. She's like, "Why is a lion in following you guys? What did you do?"
It's the same
I know, who
race
did
of the person that Tim made a deal with.
Ah,
what?
I see. Maybe? Is he following you to make sure you make good on your deal?
This is where I'm prompting and poking for you to roll an insight, because you would have the person I pulled off to the side.
That you can't hear.
Yep, can't hear him.
What am I inciting? Are you lying to me?
No, I'm trying to use your rolls that are better than mine to roll insight if this person is related to the cat person that we're hired to not lose the liver of Tyros to.
There's
he a
no
rockstar?
relationship.
No relation. Cool. Separate lion people.
Correct.
Separate line, people. Different pride, if you will.
Hey, happy Pride Month, everybody.
Too early. Too soon, Executus.
It's never too soon.
Yeah.
So yes,
Anyway.
this information is shared. God, I love this bird so much.
All right. Now that I know that there's no relevance to that hole going in a circle, now I'm just very intrigued at who the hell this bird person is. Yeah, I'll let the interrogation, as it were, go on.
Why follow us?
Follow them, Gaspy. Follow them. Make sure they get where they need to go. Make sure that no one robs them.
Appreciated. But you don't have to tail us from so far behind. You can actually walk with us.
Don't be seen, Gaspy. They'll think you're a crook.
And hey, we did.
And so
That
we
is
sent
true.
the actual crook person after you. Looks at Sawyer.
Excuse me.
Well, if that's the case, then yes, we are friends, and we are off to see another
So-
friend.
I am Apto of the Great Claw. We are friends.
Hey, combine 2 sentences. Yay.
Lucy gives him a thumbs up.
I'm gonna call him the Great what is it? Out of character, Gaspy?
He looks at you.
I know, out of character I asked, because Australian pronunciation and American pronunciation is what's tripping me up. Is it Gaspy or Gaspy?
The
Great
Gatsby is the book and movie.
I
Gaspy
know.
is this person's name.
Right, so I'm gonna say, your name is the Great Gaspy.
May we please have a spelling?
Yes.
It is Gaspy.
Well, yes.
Gas.
And he's going to turn and go over to Matilda. She got second place at the great tournament.
Ooh.
Oof.
Do. Dial-up connection happening. Dots are connecting.
Can I pick up the bird person?
Yep.
Will he fight me if I gently pick him up?
He's going to try.
All right, so this is where Matilda says, "Pikachu, I choose you," and throws him into a brick wall, right?
No. Poor Gaspy.
He wriggles free and you do not grab him.
That was a 20.
He looks up at you.
No, it wasn't.
If they need help and get robbed, give them back their stuff.
Okay, hang on. How
The
about
voice
this?
that you heard there, you've heard before. It's of Zutono Shirez.
Wait, huh?
Oh.
Are you-
okay.
Are you with the consortium?
Are you with the consortium?
Yes. Much to their chagrin.
Yes. Not
Yes,
too
and I'm
much.
proud of it.
No.
That
The
was
consortium?
fucking. That was fucking. What's his face? Horns McGee.
I'm Kerfax. Yeah.
Yeah, we pieced it
That's
together.
it.
Thank you.
Oh,
He's like a little soundboard. Oh,
Okay.
my God.
Gaspy's Long Striders. Got it. Okay.
Gaspy's
Okay,
Long
okay.
Striders.
Okay, so are we going to continue on our way and bring Gaspy with us?
Gaspy
Well,
holds
I
up
think
a very
see.
large brown sack.
Can I look inside the
Is it
sack?
Carfax's?
That's a wrong kind of sack.
No
Yeah,
Rocky Mountain oysters here, please.
Damn heckin'. No, it is not Kerfax's sack.
I'm surprised you didn't start laughing earlier, Tyra.
No, I was being very, very well behaved. Shut the fuck up.
He holds up a very large sack. If they get robbed, give them back their stuff.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
did we
take
get
it back
robbed?
and look. I'm looking in the sack. I'm
Oh, we
taking the
got
sack.
robbed, didn't we?
Who got robbed?
I'm looking inside the sack. What is in the sack?
You hear, before he opens the sack, he goes, "Help, help, don't kill me! Help, help, don't kill me! I'll do anything!"
Oh, okay. Don't take his stuff. That's apparently his stuff. Don't do that, Tyro.
He opens the bag
Oh.
and pulls out your purses and hands you all your gold back.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Tyrannus
oh,
is going to
oh.
put it.
And then
Tyrannus
you
is
hear,
going to put it.
Oh, he iced the guy.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm
Can
going to
I
give
hug
him.
the bird? Can I please hug
gonna-
the bird?
yes, you can hug the
I'm going to
bird.
give him. I'm going to give him 10 gold for services rendered.
He looks at you. We are friends.
Yeah, I think we are.
Right. But anyway, we were moving, weren't we?
Yes,
Let's pick
but I
up-
think
let's pick
there's
up-
another question of relevance. When did this
Go for it.
happen? Who did it?
A dead guy.
Hang on.
Dead guy.
Were we period in the restaurant period walking down the street period or at Lucy's house?
Walking in the street,
oh.
period.
Okay, so when we were walking down the street, good to know. Guys, keep your hands in your fucking purses from now on.
Zoe's gonna wrap her wings around herself and pin her cloak closed.
Tyrannus is going to put his gold right where his. Okay, no, that's like I've seen that happen in real life. That's a bad idea. Hmm.
You
Uh-oh.
You know what? Never mind.
I was about to swing it where my other coin purse was. Yes.
Don't let them see you, Gaspy. He's looking
No,
expectantly at you guys.
We'll pretend
We didn't see you. If anyone
Yep.
asks, we didn't see you.
Yeah, Gaspy who?
He looks disappointed at you. We didn't see you.
No, you're coming with us.
Don't let them see you, Gaspy.
I don't understand.
Roll an insight check, please, Matilda.
Can I help with this?
Sorry.
We confused too. Can I
May
help?
I
Can I give her a
also?
assist?
No, you cannot.
Okay, I'll have to roll it.
All right, with the
Oh, but she
19,
rolls
Matilda,
good.
if he repeats what you have just said, he will say, "Tell them we didn't see you," which are the exact words that he has to mimic. He can't say they didn't see me. He has to say we didn't see you.
They didn't see me.
Except for you're
to
not
get
the
the-
one who did this insight check. Matilda did.
Darn it.
They didn't see me.
He comes back with, "They didn't see me."
Oh,
But does he look satisfied with that?
He looks a little concerned at this, but shrugs. "They didn't see me."
Okay, I've got a
And
question.
he's going to put up his hood and go shuffling around the corner like he's a big bad something. Moves on.
What a
Alright, kid,
pleasant
you have notes
little
on your
weirdo.
approach to a criminal tale. Spill. Feedback session, retro.
I mean, I don't know. Given what just happened, I think that went pretty optimally. Maybe I'm in the wrong.
Gives slight bonk on head with holy hammer of my righteousness.
You know what? We got our money back, and yeah, and also met a new friend. And Lucy has a new target of her affection.
What? What?
Tell me you wouldn't want to take him home and put him in a cage.
Put him in a cage? He could have a whole wing of the house.
Maybe she wants to be in the cage.
Yeah.
Is that racist? Giving him a wing?
No.
Okay, just double checking.
How many phrases that Gatsby gets to use now? Because he's still listening to you guys.
Yes! Is that right? I gave Gatsby is that racist?
Is that racist?
No, you have to ask it quickly and in an Australian accent.
Yes, you have to do an Australian accent for anything you copy. I love
Is that
hearing you do it,
racist?
mate.
All right.
Okay, anybody wanted to do an Australian accent? The real trick of it is to inflect up at the end of the sentence.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think I can do a pretty good one.
Cool.
Later.
So, you guys head
Alright,
down
so
the
where are we
streets towards Nafis's Mage Tower.
I'm keeping my hand on my coin purse location at all times now.
Okay.
Zoya's wrapped her wings around herself and she's got her cloak pinned closed.
Cool.
Mine's inside my armor.
Yep. Right in the
It's not a
breastplate.
tumor.
Lucy looks down at her dress and hands whatever goods she got returned over to Granok.
Wait, what was that?
Lucy has no pockets
Oh.
and a very deeply cut dress, so she just gives you her stuff, whatever it might have been.
You know what?
I-
Fair. Yeah. No. The most valuables we'll put under the breastplate as well, and the rest in my bag.
Wait, I have one question for Lucy. If she was to lose like 4,000 gold all of a sudden, just an arbitrary number, would that be like her losing like a $50 note where it doesn't really, it's like, oh, it's noticeable, but she doesn't really care? I guess more a $10 note.
That's a GM question, but probably.
Like, woman, you loaded!
I think
I
that
like-
you would be pretty much okay with that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't really have to worry about pretty much any money. Every time you want money, you just be like, hey, look, Renariel, give me money.
Chicks
Oh
out.
my god.
She's her own sugar mama.
Yeah. Listen, there was work done. It just pays off in dividends, okay?
Dividends. It pays off like, geez, yeah. Anyway. By the way, what's Hecken's fancy outfit, by the way? Forgot.
Hasn't been revealed to us yet.
Okay. Fashionable safari suit.
Ah, so with a tie?
No,
Two ties.
that wouldn't be practical in the jungle.
No, it wouldn't be. I'm just asking. Oh, no. You could make it practical if you made it a water bottle. Like a camel pack tie.
That's
Oh
fine.
no, that would pull on your neck in the wrong
Yeah.
direction as you're
Right.
trying to stand straight up. That'd be bad
How
for
to
your
politely say no, thank you.
neck. Politely say no, fuck off.
All right. So as you guys approach the Tower of Nafis, you're met at the entrance by a guard. Who all goes there?
This guy again.
You see him a
It's-
lot.
All the
Lucy
guards are
just
dressed the
wiggles-
same, guys. They have these things called uniforms that make them look
No.
uniform.
Hey,
Nah,
listen,
this-
that's why I
this
have
is
an
totally
out
some-
of character voice and an in character voice, so I can have as much snark as I want.
Look, all I'm
Lucy's
gonna
gonna
say...
wiggle her fingers at the guard and say, "Hi, I'm back. Is Nafis in?
You're Vag?
I'm back."
Oh, back. Thought you said something different. I'm sorry.
Listen, that too. She's also back, but
If
And
you
she's
took your helmet off, you
again.
might be able to hear better.
Wow. Shade thrown at the guard. Thanks.
Damn!
Drop
this
by
is-
Heckin over here, emotional damage without casting a spell. Damn.
Roll a
Yeah.
persuasion check, please, Lucy, because this guy doesn't recognize you.
Fucking Hecken just absolutely killing it.
oh no, that's not good.
Lucy, no.
Lord
Nafis
Nafis
Yeah.
is too busy to entertain questioners and lobbyists.
Questioner? Oh, I'm not lobbying for anything.
Why don't you
I
just
just
call
left-
out to him like you did before?
You
I
weren't
didn't
there.
call out to Nafis. Nafis invited me up last time.
You also weren't there.
Ah, yeah, right.
We called out to the Dreamweaver.
Okay, why don't you do that?
Cause I actually like Nafis.
Why
And
don't you
his
tell-
and he doesn't have he doesn't have a spell going across this whole area to make us fall asleep.
I'll kind of whisper down. Why
Yes.
don't you tell him your name if he knows you?
This is true. So she'll turn back to the guard and say, "Well, can you please tell Nafis that Lucy needs to see him?"
Fine. Stay here. You, take
Mhm.
over. And he switches places with another guard who goes inside.
Out of character. Wait, weren't you just? I'm just being snarky out of character.
Where I just saw you.
Officer Jenny?
Oh my god, Officer
Basically,
Jenny!
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said in the chat.
After
I mean,
a
again,
couple
yeah,
moments, Lucy is in Lucinda.
Cinda,
Lucinda.
if that's what he prefers today.
Okay. Fine. Go on in.
She'll go in.
All right.
And make her way back
They
up
open the door for
room.
all of you to pass within.
I walk in the middle
Nice.
of the group. Just keep myself.
All right. So you guys go into the mage tower. As you guys walk in, this is the first time that most of you guys have ever been inside this tower. It is noticeably hot inside here.
Dry heat or humid?
Very dry.
Oh, I love it.
As you walk inside, the decor is black and red with a tinge of orange to it. You make your way up a couple of halls before finding yourselves in a room that Lucy will recognize quite well. It looks like this. Lucy, last time you were here, you were flying.
Well,
Faded to black.
at least there's no evidence of it.
2, 5, 3, 5,
So
4.
she's gonna look around and try to spot Nafis as she settles down on one of the couches with her legs crossed.
What about the rest of you?
I see a bookshelf.
Okay. Heckin goes
Yeah,
towards
it's
the
already
bookshelf.
locked.
Through any-
I'm gonna do just like a light sweep of the room, just casually looking at what's presented.
Sure.
Maybe do a little not investigation. What's the one? Perception check, just
Sure.
to see what's in here.
Of course.
Locates the booth.
Oh, that was almost a
chair.
nat 20. I find nothing cool.
I'll do an investigation check just to like look through the bookshelves and okay, first question, is the railing actually on fire up the second
It
level
is.
there? Huh. Okay. I'm gonna do an investigation. Oh, okay, can I roll an arcana check to see if I can figure out why it's not burning down?
Sure.
And then pardon?
Yes.
Okay, arcana.
Oh my god.
Wow, that
You didn't expect to
that
get this far.
Yeah.
So
And then I'm just gonna
you just gonna do what?
Oh, I was just gonna look around for like anything cool, like bookshelves, like Heckin's doing.
Okay.
So investigation, I imagine. Oh, that's better.
With a 23, you're going to see that there's several nice little bookcases to go and entertain yourself with.
Are there any that are enchanted? I don't want to fucking out of character.
You have no idea with
Well,
an
there
arcana of 9.
Nah, that's fair. All right, just looking through and reading.
Matilda, what are you doing? As, in spite of the dry heat, it feels you are nearly roasting in your armor.
Oh, she's gonna push up the visor on her helmet, kind of dab at her face a little bit, and then probably also do a sweep of the room, but in the opposite direction of Gronok. So like, if
Sure.
Gronok goes one way, Matilda will go the other.
Let's roll your perception check. Matilda, with a 20, as you go around the room, you're going to see the variety of pictures on the wall that appear to be various family members of Nafis. They all have very similar facial structures.
Anything notable about them?
They're fairly austere and very much in the family of people who are born here in Shatter Shaddai. It's that same kind of high cheekbones and almost aquilate facial structure. Sharp nose.
Aquilate?
Bird-like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's got dark black hair, but there's a woman who's very obviously a matriarchal figure that sits on a very austere throne in front of a class of students. There's no
Okay.
name beneath it. And then you will hear footsteps on the balcony above. The footsteps come along and come down around to the opening there at the end of the banister. You will see Nafis, and he will simply walk down a series of invisible steps. Greetings once again. Lucinda, you've brought guests into my home. I trust for not the previous purpose. After all, I'm not sure I could handle such stature. As he looks up at Matilda in her armor.
Matilda scowls at him.
Don't worry, big girl.
Her visor.
Her
Visor.
visor's up.
Her visor's up.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't you hear the steam hissing before?
He looks at you. No offense, madam, but you seem to be beyond me.
We found the one person who's not
I
attracted to
am.
big ladies.
Lucy's just gonna like wave him off and say, "No, darling. That's between you and I can hang back if you'd like, but we actually came to see if you would help us out with some recommendations to the Grand Library."
Recommendations to the Grand Library. For all of you.
Kier gives him a thumbs up.
Well, for them.
Oh dear. That's quite an ask, Lucinda. Now, I do owe you a couple of favors after what you've done for me. But this is a very big ask.
What can we do to prove ourselves to you?
He looks at the Owlin. First, I don't know you. I know Lucinda. Lucinda and I go very far back. And I would say I have intimate knowledge of who she is and her goals. Would that be right, darling?
She smiles and say, "That would be correct."
But as far as the people here in this room, I do not know if you have charmed my paramour or brought her here against her will to be roasted from the inside out.
You
Quite
may
the
know
opposite.
me. You may know me as Elvania Vinebane.
Elvania Vinebane. A strange name for an owlin. Why would owls be in conflict with plants?
They taste good.
Truly.
Yeah.
Interesting. I was under the impression that owlin were carnivorous.
We are, but I have tried plants.
Popcorn tastes great.
I can confirm.
A gnome with the body of a dragonborn. A disguise, no doubt.
I'm just gonna look over at Lucy and like sort of ask. Like, I'm actually gonna walk over to Lucy and just like lean over and ask, should I just?
He's going
show
to
him?
be blocking your path.
Do I know if, well, I mean, I feel like he would because of just the basis of us interacting, but do I know if Nafis also dislikes Rafaj?
Or at least his temperament towards him.
Nafis, as far as his temperament towards Rafaj, is that Rafaj is a member of the Batim and deserves respect, if not trust. He's not necessarily trustful of the guy, but at least respects him because of his power, both political and metaphysical. Nafis is a practicalist, and Rafaj is very good at handling fire and water, as opposed to Nafis's mastery of water. Oh, sorry, of fire.
Fire. I'm just gonna look at him. I'm just gonna look at Lucy and go, how much do you trust him?
He's looking at you. Speaking about someone while they are in the room, as if they are not there, is quite rude.
I am sorry, my words are not my best strong suit. I do not know how to handle, and I am currently panicking a little bit, your lordship. I do not mean any ill intent towards Lucinda. In fact, she has been nothing but a boon to me and Mike. And I'm currently asking for her aid because, well...
Because he needs a book from the Grand Library, and I can't be bothered to go get it, so that's the application.
Oh. So you need a book from the Grand Library and have employed the person with the most connections in all of Shatter Shaddai in order to get to me to gain access to that which you desire. You're quite resourceful for a dragon.
I wish I could like that. I wish I could take credit for all of that, but no. I had no idea of Lucy's actual connections prior to coming to Shadow Shaddai.
Nafis, you know I don't brag about that kind of stuff.
Really?
Be honest,
Right.
it was
No.
it was an honest accident. We helped save a mutual friend of hers who gave us introductions.
Is this a friend that I know?
Lucy's gonna make a face and say, yeah, it's a friend that owes you something, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then the path forward is clear. Return to me that which is owed, and I will grant you the recommendation and endorsement of Nafis Ibn Rahman.
And what
I don't know if she'll be able to give you your heart back, but I'll see about the other thing as soon as possible.
What's the other thing?
Raises
On my head, is it?
eyebrow.
Please don't say it's my head.
No,
I
Lucy's
don't
just
think
gonna
it's about
Lucy's gonna smile at Tyro and says, nothing of your concern.
I assume she knows what we are looking for then?
she knows, but I will speak plainly. After all, should you return in entreaty for the recommendation without the item, you will find yourself added to the ashes that collect beneath my floor.
Right.
You're a pretty intense dude.
He smiles
I've
at
heard of
you
Probably why
and nods.
Lucy likes him so much.
He nods politely at you. Thank you. I have heard
welcome.
much worse things about myself in the past. I like the word intense.
Thought you might.
I mean, I'm gonna be quite honest. May I speak freely, sir?
He looks at you. Why?
I just wish to say I think you're actually my favorite out of the team so far. I like high temperatures, and I do have a mastery of evocation myself. Well, used to. Tweaked a bit, but I keep some things, but
Interesting. You speak like a student of mine from long ago. Very interesting.
can I roll a history check? Would I like that's the thing. Would Tyranius have interacted with Nafis in the past? Like, would they have known it and gotten along?
Roll for flashback.
Roll for flashback.
Roll flashback.
I remember it all like it was happening in a wavy flashback.
You're shooting for a 30, Tyronius.
I am going to use
physically-
inspiration.
You
No, I
said a 30.
physically can't.
Yeah, you physically can't.
No.
If you
I would
roll a
have
natural
30.
20, I
have
will
to
give
borrow.
it to you.
Okay, hang on. What?
If you roll a natural 20, I will give it to you, but only then.
Can
I
I shoot
will
at Tyrus
fucking-
trying to remember
Yes.
something?
He's like
I'd
screwing
like
up
to give
his
him bardic
face.
inspiration.
Okay?
I've got my an inspiration to burn, but if you want to
Bardic.
give me
But
that,
bardic inspiration.
oh, bardic.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. Let's go. It's a D1.
D8. Not enough.
So
No.
close.
No.
So,
Damn.
you do not remember being in any classes with Nafis.
Wait, was he a student?
You don't remember being in any classes with Nafis.
Damn.
I will simply repeat the same thing over and over again. And you guys can absolutely 100% hate on Elua for this.
Damn it. Well,
Wait, what
okay. Modify memory again. It was a
You were going to
big
tell us what we needed to find?
Yes.
Yes.
I require a
Sorry.
seal from a tomb near a ship here in Shatter Shaddai. The ship is hard to miss. But,
A tomb?
yes,
Do you mean a tome or like an actual?
a place where one is buried after they die.
Who gets buried on a ship then? Sorry to interrupt.
Near
sorry.
a ship, sir. Not
my
on the
bad.
ship. If you die on a
Was
ship,
this
they...
student of yours poor at listening as well?
He was very
Yeah.
hard of hearing, indeed.
Okay.
Yes.
Can you start over from the beginning so we don't have interruptions so I can
Yes,
absorb
sir.
information? There's been a lot of cross chatter tonight. My brain's getting overly fried.
I'm sorry, sir.
No, my fault. My bad.
Okay. I require you to acquire a seal from a tomb nearby. Is a burial site that belonged to an ancient warrior. The site has become corrupted, and I require that the seal be returned to me. A woman that is known to both myself and to our friend Lucinda here has stolen it. It is in her possession somewhere, or she knows where it is, and I require this seal in order to reseal the tomb. Acquire it, and return here, and I will grant you the recommendation and endorsement of Nafis Ibrahman. Return without it, or without a commitment from our mutual acquaintance to marry me and me alone for all time, and you can say goodbye to any chance of getting a recommendation from me.
Wait, did he say and or?
Or,
Okay, good. I was being like,
Lucy. Oh, Lucy makes that noise. It says to marry you.
he looks at you, of course. Either
Leave him
I
alone.
get the seal
Don't
back
believe me.
for the tomb, or I will marry Neve Dorcatus
Oh,
and regain my heart that she has broken.
okay. Okay. Lucy kind of gathers herself up. She's takes a deep breath. recenters herself. She's like, the seal or her soul? Got
I
it.
never said her
Oh.
soul.
That's
So-
what it's going to cost her to marry you.
Legally binding body, and looking around, isn't this what Neve wanted?
Yeah, looks like it.
Lucy's
we could
just
just go
gonna
ask
mutter
her.
under her breath. It's not what I wanted for Neve.
Well, that's what Neve wants for Neve. That should be what matters. I mean,
Let's go talk to Neve then.
Yeah, let's not make decisions for Neve.
Oh, and I don't mean to tell you how to do things or whatever, but like having us bring your proposal to Neve is kind of bad. Like, come on, man.
I've already
Yeah.
proposed to the woman. Convince her to return of her own accord.
Yeah, this sounds less like a proposal and more like an ultimatum.
He nods. Take it as you
relationships
wish.
Can't be built on that.
okay. Oof. I just have one more question. Nafis,
Yes.
you said I remind you of somebody. Did you have fond memories for this person, or not good? I just want to know on how thin ice I am. He says in a literal, I wouldn't say another, but
Feelings are complicated things, and nostalgia from long ago is always tempered with feelings that are complicated.
oh boy. Okay, how are you with what is your personal opinion of Rafage?
He's a capable mage. Why?
I've been curious how the team sees him. We saw him going down the street before, and people gave him a very wide berth.
Of course. This happens to all of the team. We are respected amongst the people.
Oh, undoubtedly. I was just no. For once, I'm gonna shut the fuck up because I can't phrase it properly.
And we have just had 100,000 channel point redemption to add a new
what?
trinket to the loot pile that you guys next
God.
loot.
God,
Good
fucking
night,
damn.
Damak. That's what Damak. Thank you,
No.
Sweetie.
So many. No.
Elena.
Twice.
Oh my god.
So many.
That,
You guys are
Yeah.
all peeking your mic and all speaking at the same time, so I'm gonna ask you to all calm down.
So yes,
Elena Fordragon here.
So
freaking
what
Big
actually
Ben.
happened?
in Twitch we have a redemption where you can redeem 100,000 channel points, which comes out to about 100 hours of watching content, more than closer to 200 hours of watching content, in order to add a lore item to your next loot pile. And this was
And
just
I
redeemed
redeemed it
twice.
So
God.
again, Zoe was talking at the same time. She redeemed it, you said?
Yes, she redeemed it
Very cool.
twice.
Very cool.
Damn.
So about
Yep.
400 hours of channel watching.
Thing is, I can't spend it any other time because I'm working.
All right.
That's true.
Welcome to the real life.
Also, Eric, just a heads up. I shouldn't have the inspiration icon now.
No, because
it
you
is
used your
still showing that
inspiration.
I have-
We will go ahead and uncheck
Yes.
that. Thank you for the honesty.
No, that's fine. It's also I was just wondering if it was either you control it or it's a
It's
live
all
thing.
taken care of.
Okay.
All right. So, Tyro, you've been granted inspiration.
Oh. Wow! Thank you, Max. I rolled another history. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
No.
You understand my terms.
Yes.
Convince Neve Durkanis to love me, or return with the seal that she's stolen.
What does? Wait, she stole it. Oh God. Bloody.
Missed that.
Okay. I guess where you said, and Lucy's gonna look at Kira and said, you said you had to pick up crepes for her?
No, I got the crepes.
She's-
Yeah, well, you have the crepes. Now we go back and we get the seal, or we
Well,
get her
what
to
does-
marry.
We at least figured out what's going on with all of this.
What does a seal look
We
like?
don't gotta do that.
It is a disc, approximately in the shape of this, and he's going to do a little minor illusion. It looks like a metal disc, about 9 inches in diameter, engraved with a series of runes that are blurry because he's never actually seen it.
Oh, I was getting. Oh, damn.
Does it at least have a feel for the language? No, he said he hasn't seen it. Never mind.
So, does it have any magical? What's the term? Fingerprint or something like that? Like, does it radiate?
It's a minor illusion.
No.
Is it on the screen currently?
No, it is not.
No.
Okay.
No. Tyrannus is asking if the seal is like if it would be divination, abjuration, or something. If it's possible.
It is a religious artifact in order to maintain a lock of a tomb. If you must find it or visit the tomb in order to investigate it, it is near the entrance to the sea. There is a ship currently parked next to the tomb by the name of the Managath's Might.
That's the
No, I agree
Shinozarin
on that.
Protectorate ship, correct?
You're aware of it.
Yes, it's larger, and I've interacted with them a bit.
I am unfamiliar with the name of Slarin.
I'll just found out that they're the ambassador for the Shinozarin Protectorate. Another
Interesting.
person I have stumbled past backwards into knowing.
Interesting.
If
I do
might
not
ask,
know. Go ahead.
What is the name of the seal? Or at least of the location the seal is attached to?
Let me get that for you here. One moment. So I didn't think we were going to check on that. I will pull it up for you.
I'm here, Eric. What do you expect?
You're doing
This
great.
is Granak. He's gonna look, but if it were possible for us to have a physical game, I feel like Granak would be one of the people sitting right next to Eric's screen and just looking over at the notes.
Dude, I would actually be Granok and I'd have 3 different journals going in front of me.
Right.
I'm not saying that's not true as well. I'm just saying that's where you'd be seated. You knower of things.
That doesn't matter where I sit. You know, I'm not going to be constantly looking over at his screen. He's got game stuff on his screen.
Twas a joke. I can't also make those channel points because I don't. I keep
It
giving
was called the
inspiration
Seal of Finality.
Alright.
I have to look it up because this is lore from a different campaign.
Ah, damn. Do I want to inspiration then? Roll again.
people. I'll give you it back if you do.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Man, I would do this thing, but I keep spending all my points on inspiration. Instantly spends his points on inspiration.
I have saved people, or at least I like to think so.
I'm
Alright,
just,
so
I'm
Granak
just making
uses
a
his
point.
inspiration,
Observation.
and Granak has been granted inspiration. And Granak, you would have heard of the Seal of Finality. It is a seal that is placed on tombs of very important figures in order to ensure that they do not come back from the dead in any form. It is a
Ominous.
very intense religious ceremony that essentially seals them as being dead forever as long as the seal remains intact.
So,
The fact that this has been stolen, Granak, would indicate that something is no longer sealed at the moment.
Yep, no, I was getting there. Just lots of typing. It's been a while since we've had a true lore episode.
yeah,
Yeah.
the lore.
Well, it's been like important information, right? But that's in a different document, so I had to go pull up this one real quick, realign my brain. This is what I get for having 5 documents going for this stupid campaign.
Why would you want to realign your thoughts? I've never done that. Even then, Eric scrambled them.
It shows.
All right, I am good, thank you.
Okay?
What time is
I
it?
just
Time now would be 3 p.m.
Thank you. Sleep study was at 10, right?
Correct.
I want to start heading out about 9:30.
I actually wouldn't mind going shopping if it's possible.
Well,
We
first
need
things
to get
first,
my
we need to go. We gotta go talk to Neve.
All right, so you guys ready to leave here?
Yep.
All right.
To warm up the crepes. Ask him to warm up the crepes.
He's already done that. Dude, the temperature is what, like 120 already for Americans.
All right, so you guys leave. Sweet. Cool. You guys head back out into town.
Tyrannus is a bit shaken.
Lucy's definitely kind of stomping her way back home, throwing a little fit. She's being a little bratty right now.
What are you pissy about?
You know what she's pissy about.
He just asked us to get her partner to marry him, and only him forever.
Oh, you've never heard of open relationships?
He
He
Him and only
explicitly
him.
said no.
he was very, very precise.
Yeah, fair. Sorry, I was too busy racking my brain to see if I'd known him, but then realized my memory is the worst thing about me, and that's saying something.
I don't think your memory is the worst thing about you, Lucy
Exactly.
says.
Lucy, can I get an
Lucy.
insight check now that you're stomping away from Nefisa's house after he's apparently dissed you? But let's roll your insight check. The 21, Lucy, he doesn't want Neve to spend the rest of her life with him. He wants her for a legal procedure in order to recover his standing in the team. He doesn't love her anymore. It's more of having her as a trophy wife, while he would absolutely still bang you.
Oh, and you also get to bang the trophy wife, and now it's more interesting because, you know.
And the trophy wife gets all the access to everything of being the bride of the team would get. If anything, this would get Neve so far up the ladder that she would absolutely adore it. Probably. I'm guessing.
Get out of
All
her head.
character.
No, that was all her insight check, and then everybody else
Yeah,
started
that was my-
talking.
That
Well, that's
was
why
my
I said it was
inside
out
joke.
of character. It was out of
Same here.
character. What comment I was making. I'm sorry.
So Lucy comes to this realization as she stomps. She doesn't stop stomping, but she does understand the ramifications of the ask. And once they get back to the house, she'll sort it. But for now, she's just like, well, I guess this is what we've got to do.
All right, so you guys go into the house.
Yes.
Well, the door's locked.
No, Mummy's home.
As you guys go inside,
You actually have to say it each time.
of
It's
course.
the
Well,
lock.
it doesn't work as a lock if I don't have to say it.
I thought you like it says the same. I thought it was like half sentient. It's like, oh, mummy's pissed. Opens door out of fear.
You will hear a voice from
Mother.
inside. Kia, is that the crepes?
Yes.
Oh crap!
Please don't murder me.
Delicious.
So much more.
Oh shit. Oh,
Tyrannus is going to run to the. Tyrannus is going to hear that and run to the painting that she came out of,
okay.
and then like lean
you
on
run
it to make sure
there,
it doesn't open.
She comes around the corner to go down the hall towards you and sees you and rushes
Giant.
up to you, trying to slow down as she does so.
No, Tyrannus is not moving.
She
Lucy,
looks at you,
she's trying to get out the
Tyronius.
back entrance. Pardon?
She looks at you, Tyronius. Oh, you'd let me pass, wouldn't you, Tyro? We're such good friends.
No.
Tyro, let me go.
Lucy, she's. No.
Tyro, let me go, please.
No.
I'll be pissed if you don't.
I've
Ni,
got
no,
people
yo
who
soy
are-
yo que va a quitar el pisito y te va ahora mismo. And Lucy's just
She
gonna come
rolls
running
her
down the
eyes.
hall.
And Tyrone is just gonna Tyrone is gonna go. You're not the scariest person in Shadow Shaddai. Who's pissed at me? All yours, Lucy.
She looks at Lucy. Lou! Nice to see you.
Why did you take the seal from Nafis?
Well, he didn't need it, and I had a project.
Well, he needs it now. So
No, he doesn't.
I need this seal, or you need to marry him.
Marry him? I'm not doing that. You know I can't get tied down permanently.
You need to marry him, or I need the seal. Those are your options, Neve.
Well, I don't have it anymore.
What did you do with it?
I sold it.
I mean, did he? He told us.
¿A quién se lo vendiste?
She's
Neve,
gonna lean
need
into
it.
you and try to, like, console you by patting you on the head. It's okay. It was a lot of money.
I do like
Who did
money,
you-
but I need the recommendations, and Nafis won't give me the recommendations without the seal or your legally binding contract, so he can be good in the society again.
Good in the hood, one may say.
Him
Good in the hood.
Perceptions. Goodness gracious. Couldn't you just convince him to, I don't know, sleep with him or something? It wouldn't be the first time.
I've done that lots. It didn't help.
Isn't
He
that
wants
for fun,
you
though?
because apparently you've stolen his heart.
Well, I've sold more than that. And she's
I know.
going to she's gonna smile. Well,
Stolen his virginity.
how did you know about that?
I don't know. I'm just making assumptions based off of you and Lucy's behavior.
Look, nerds usually can't get laid.
Fine.
Tear cross.
So what if it's true?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just stating facts.
He was lonely and desperate as a college student and he needed to get laid. So
Oh,
what
not
if
a lot
I
of
got
college
a couple
students need to get laid.
favors and got access to the library when I did it? He got what he wanted and I got what I wanted. You consenting adults.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, now I need access to the library for them for your favor.
Okay. Well, I'm not marrying him, no matter how much he thinks he loves me.
Okay, so the seal, we need to steal back from whoever you stole it from.
Fine. Fine, whatever. It's in a local temple. It's going to be a little bit problematic.
Dios mío.
Oh no.
I know that one.
temple? What's the temple? What's the god of the temple?
Oh,
Sorry, that's
well, the god of the temple is, well,
answer it.
it doesn't matter, does it?
Answer
Yes, it
it,
does.
woman, or so help us. We will drag you to what's his name? I can't fucking remember. To Hot Boy in chains and say she consents, and then get Hecken over here to command you to say it.
Fine.
Well, no, we won't go that far, but
Yeah, I wouldn't
I
do
mean,
that, but
good.
I know.
depends.
Thanks for backing
She
me
looks
up
at
there.
you, almost appreciative of your bluff. Well, you see, it's Imkael's temple, dear.
God fucking damn
Not
it!
Imkael.
The god of death.
We already
God.
hate that guy.
Well,
Why
yes.
do we hate that guy?
No, we hate Cateus. Not
Yeah,
Okay.
Cateus is the one we pulled.
Which one's
Cateus is the
Imkael?
one we pulled. Yeah, Cateus is the one we pulled dipshit over here,
How
jerking
about-
his thumb over at Neve out.
How about we
Oh.
let Eric talk, guys, instead of everyone talking at the same time over him?
I haven't talked. I'm letting you guys talk over me. But yes. So, I left it there. After all, they wanted it. Apparently, the Batim locked away some ancient hero of theirs, and his soul's locked in the tomb as long as that seal is on it. So they wanted it in order to be able to free him and get him to pass on to the afterlife or some other stuff.
Oh god, which set of
Yeah, I don't
notes is
remember.
Cateus in?
This isn't
I
Cateus, this is
No,
Okay.
MKL.
Or
MKL.
MKO?
Don't think
Like,
we're
God of
finding
Death.
anything
There we go. I found him.
Okay.
Just had to go through all of my note documents and it was the last one.
What do we know about MKL?
Well,
At the time I
religion-
didn't. Since at the time I didn't roll very good, but because we're
Hey,
addressing it at a
hey, I
different
could do
time.
this. This is a thing I know about.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn it.
Lucy, MKL is the god of death. Their mantra and their beliefs are that everyone is equal in death. So when everyone dies, they're dead, and they don't get to take any of their possessions with them. It's
Okay.
a very fair death style of religion, and you are only defined by your actions and what you've done.
I mean, I can't disagree with this. Lucy tells the group this stuff, and I feel like she would agree.
By the way, Eric, I sent you a DM.
I mean, if we
Okay.
kill the priest, they can't take any stuff with them, so like we can just take that seal, right?
Question
Okay,
for her
there's a
religion
problem.
check. Do we know his alignment or his general
Neutral.
pure neutral?
Everybody dies. He doesn't care about it, basically.
Well, I was mostly wanting to make sure he was not like, a nefarious dude. Didn't sound like it, but
Tyrone, you would
gotta-
not know.
Damn. Oh. Sorry, I asked if I knew something because,
Yep.
watching other sessions and such, and I needed to
Alright,
double check
so-
to make sure it wasn't metagaming.
We know that this god or this church wants his seal so he can get out and go to his afterlife, and we're trying to stop that because shenanigans.
Why are we
Well-
trying to stop that?
Do we
No,
know the
seal-
name of the ancient hero / dude who was entrapped in the tomb?
We do.
Well, the finality is a seal meant to keep someone dead. It's like consecrated.
Correct. That's why I'm trying to figure out if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
Let me get up to there. 1 second.
But
Right.
usually,
But we have to do it the correct way and not do any kind of metagaming or anything. So it's like,
I
alright.
know. Trust me, dude. I could have dropped something big for metagaming, but I didn't want to.
Alright, here we go.
Well, that's the point. is I don't know, so I'm trying to figure out how to get to that point.
Yeah, the
Hydra.
hero
Tap dancing.
in question. I
He's
gotta
a
get back
hero.
here.
Mm.
Yeah.
He's looking for a hero in the dawn of the night.
You're fired.
Who was the hero again? I'm sorry. 1 second.
Oh wait!
It was
You-
Sir
you, Billy?
Madrick Hallowell. There
Oh
it
god,
is.
spell that please.
Yes, sir. Sir Madrick Hallowell.
Alright, and you already know what's happening next. Yeah! Not very good.
Sir Madrick Hallowell was a ancient hero of Shatter Shaddai. He was deemed very, very honorable and generally viewed as a good guy. It's said that when he died, the entire city mourned.
Such a good guy. Why is he?
Hot Boy said
Shiggles.
the tomb got corrupted. Maybe
Oh, that's right.
maybe he did as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And alright,
Well-
so here's my next question. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to roll anything on it.
Sure.
Are they trying to I guess it would be insight. The Temple of MKL's people trying to purify his spirit to let him go so he can have a true rest? Or are they trying to let his corrupted spirit out upon the land?
Roll your insight check. Or religion, your choice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like, are
religion.
they aware that it's corrupted?
So with a religion of 10, this is very basic for this, okay? You don't have to roll high. The Church of Imkale does not like undead.
Correct.
So they would not want him released again. So them gaining access to this seal would be to usher him into permanent death.
And yet, Spooky Boy or Flamey Boy wants to keep him around?
He wants to seal the tomb back up.
We're missing whatever
It's
the
a-
corruption is as the key point of information to ask better questions.
Roll an insight check, please, now, sir, because you didn't roll an insight check just a moment ago. I'm going to ask for an insight check now, and all of you can do this now that you've kind of got all this information.
Ooh.
All right. So
Sad.
22 is really high. 22 is really, really high. Okay.
Yeah, I rolled 16, baby. Let's go.
All right. So I'm going to just send this over to you, unless you want me to just share with the party. Up to you.
Send it to
Okay.
me.
You glutton.
Listen, 9 times out of 10, I share what I find. Every once in a while, there's something that I think's gonna send somebody off in a random direction too fast, and I'm like, I'm gonna rein that one in and reveal it when the time is right.
Why the fuck you looking at me?
Listen,
Yeah, that
most
we were all looking at
most of the 1 out of 10s have actually been Kier related. Besides the point.
I was looking at myself.
I was looking at me.
I was looking at Tyro.
He was looking at him, and he was looking at her.
I mean, look, again, self-deprecating humor aside, I do have a bit of a problem of going off, not even half-cocked, just empty chamber. Whee!
There is no cock, and still he goes off.
I can show you the cock if you
I
want.
forgot her eyeballs.
Yeah, show me the chicken.
Like,
Does that make
Kira's
sense
just,
to you, Granite?
I gotta read it.
Kira's not the bomb. Kira's the detonator.
Mm-hmm.
Let that make me.
Got it.
You are
Does that make all the pieces
powder.
fit?
Can I
That's
ask
the
if... This is just gonna... Okay, yeah, no, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Wah, wah. We got the Minecraft
Yeah, I'm not gonna
village.
share that right now. Everybody
Okay.
continue on.
You covetous dog.
I'm gonna do something. Everyone, again, continue on.
Yeah, it's cool. Okay, nothing happened. We move on. What were we doing?
Yep, don't worry about it.
We were panicking over the fact that Neve has fucked around with the
No,
tragic tale.
I pieced that piece together pretty early, Eric. I just had to
Yep.
connect a different dots in my head.
Heck,
Are
to
they
answer your
different dots?
question, I think we don't go talk to these MKL people because we're planning to steal from them.
I am
Oh.
posting it in the Discord so you guys can know out of character what I was just told.
It sounds
Listen,
like we're trying to figure out-
alternatively, we kill the guy that they're trying to usher into forever death for them, and then be like, our payment should be this seal.
What were you saying, Hecken?
Yeah, I agree with Lucy. Why don't we do the right thing and then get the seal instead of steal the seal?
Well, I am all for not indulging in criminal activity.
My team didn't say the tomb had to be undesecrated. He just wants the seal.
That is
Who said we had to?
technically
Who
what he
said we had
asked
to
for.
desecrate the tomb?
I mean, killing the guy in it. He didn't say we had to unmolest the tomb. Leave it alone. We can go in,
We're,
You can
clear out the
we're
tomb.
going in that term.
get the seal as payment.
Yeah.
What morality compass do you guys have?
What's
I don't
morality?
know.
One sec.
What?
One sec. We're gonna cover this one. Zoya, please roll an insight check.
An insight check. Oh,
Oh, boy.
yay. Okay.
Can I roll deception check?
Okay, a
No,
19.
Because it's based off of her insight over the past entire adventure. You look at your party, Zoya.
Yeah.
Based off of what you know of the party, I'm going to go from my left to right. Lucy is essentially chaotic neutral, based off of your perspective, okay? And these may not be your true alignments, but this is Zoya's perspective on this, okay? So, Lucy would be considered chaotic neutral. You never have any idea what she's going to do, but it's probably going to be for her own benefit. Tyro is lawful neutral. You do have an idea of what he's willing to do for his own benefit. True?
Yeah.
You look at Hecken, there's a fairly lawful or true neutral aspect to Hecken with leanings towards good. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay. Looking at Kier, he's chaotic good. He'll do what he has to as long as it's generally on the good side of things. But he's also on the borderline of being neutral. You look at Granak, and from your experience, Granak tends to be fairly on the good side. Like, there are certain rules that Granak abides by, just straight up rules that he won't cross.
So, like, lawful good?
Lawful good.
Rules.
And then you have Matilda, who is also neutral good. She'll do what's necessary, but it's mostly for her benefit, the party's benefit. But she wants to be on the good side of things if she can. But she's not bound by it. So you look at the party and you realize they're kind of the good guys. Kind of.
Are we the baddies?
And
Are we the baddies?
And the biggest question of all, how does Zoya view herself?
Oh.
Oh gosh. Zoya's gonna look at herself, and she's gonna look at the party. And oh gosh. We're a bunch of
Oh my-
misfits just thrown together in a party, aren't we?
Yes.
Yep. Your point?
My point is, I don't think that killing off an entire temple of priests is a good idea.
That's what I
I
said.
don't
That's what I
either.
was saying.
We never
We
said
don't
the
have to.
priest.
The
We said
tomb.
the guy in the tomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
None of us
The
want to
guy
kill the
that's
priest
dead.
except for one of us.
One of us? Which one?
Neve
I
raises her
remember who said
hand.
it.
Dave, you're not coming with us.
But it'd
She
be
isn't?
fun.
Neve, you are banned from temples or any sort of consecrated area. The last time we found you in one, you were in need of rescue and nearly dead.
Oh,
Lucy suggested
And
killing
you-
all the priests.
But
Yeah,
but that was the same as Hecken. Hecken also falls into that category.
What?
Hecken at least was Hecken was in stasis.
Hecken was
Hecken-
literally in a door.
So was I.
No, you were a power
door.
source, okay? Someone plugged you in.
Well, I wish
I
they had
mean-
plugged me in more.
I'm pretty sure you'd wish they plugged you in somewhere else.
Well, true.
I'm sure they would
Anyway.
have plugged me in next if one of those two had died.
Maybe.
That was just a backup battery, I'm sure.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. You
Okay.
can put it that way.
Okay, so let's think about what we're doing. We're not going to go murder a bunch of priests because I'm out of that one. Also, I don't want to be I'm not going to be pissing off the god of death. You know, everything that we will all go towards eventually.
I
We will
only
eventually
sug-
meet him.
I only suggested the whole temple because of their beliefs. But if now that we know that they just want to make the dead guy super dead, like, I'm okay with that too. We'll just kill the dead guy again.
Yeah, killing undead feels like a Tuesday.
He's not undead.
actually-
He's dead.
Oh.
I was
Here's
going to say, like,
Here's the difference. We would not be, in theory, dealing with our friend who is deceased there, Sir Madrick, but whatever corruption seems to be afflicting his tomb.
Well, that's even better.
right. I've got a question then. Isn't there like a ritual or something like that priests or clerics do to specifically like prevent this shit from happening? Like, again, it can be undone, but does this like tomb need a new coat of paint, new coat of holy water?
Supposedly that's what the seal was doing when it was removed. The corruption had a chance to plant itself
Right.
and begin.
Right, can we do it again in a different way then? Anyway, sorry, we still need the seal. Fuck me. I'm just gonna shut up and wait until we could get a plan of action going. Tyrannus is gonna go sit down in the middle of the hall, against the wall.
I mean,
Eve is going to try to
part-
get out the back door.
No, he's still sitting against it because it is part of the wall.
Okay.
He is sitting down.
She looks at you and frowns at you. You're no fun.
Blow me.
You caused this mess.
Really?
Yes.
You
We're
took
gonna
the
need-
seal and sold it.
She looks at you. He asked me to perform a specific task. I'm going to need you all to leave.
What?
He said,
Well, if you're gonna
No.
do it, I'm gonna watch.
She smiles. It wouldn't be the
Plus, I
first
know
time.
she's not really going. Plus, I know she's not going to do it.
Right.
she might.
She might.
No, she wouldn't. She's not getting paid.
She wants to get out.
Nope. You leave when that girl, pointing to Lucy, says you can. And because she switched over to Old Bourbon, I'm not going to piss her off. That's how you know you're about to die.
Lucy has to think. Lucy is got her hand on her face, and she's doing a big think. She's doing a heckin' think.
Heckin'?
Nope, she's doing a bird think.
One heckin' thing.
Heckin says, right, I don't know what Mom. I mean, Matilda thinks, but my vote is we should go talk to the Church of MKL and see if we can decorrupt a tomb and send this hero to the afterlife he deserves. They've always seemed nice in the past. Good stories.
Matilda
Would
takes a
certainly
deep
be the
breath
easiest.
and kind of shrugs and looks down at Hecken. Says, "I like that plan. We're doing that."
Third. Yep, third motion carried.
At worst,
to me.
talking to the church seems the most optimistic path forward.
I'm not a fan of
Yep.
this one.
You're lucky we don't drag you with us.
Lucy, any idea on what we should do with our friend here?
You should drag her with us.
Do with me? What do you mean,
Yep.
do with me?
Shh.
Neve, I need you to stay in the house. Eat your crepes. Stay in the house.
Kier helpfully offers the bag of crepes.
Which have
How
gone
long
cold
has he
again.
been
She
holding
looks at
that
them
bag of
and
grapes?
is going to take them. At least they're fresh. Thank you, Kier. It's nice
You're
to know
welcome.
someone cares. And she's going to lean over and try to give you a kiss on the cheek.
Hold on, I need to think.
Too
We
late.
don't know whether
Pull away.
Time
it's
for
been.
thinking.
yeah, Kier will like instinctively pull away, but not with much authority.
And she's going to lean in a little bit further, causing herself to lean her chest against your arm and shoulder so that
Oh,
she
of
can
course
get.
she is.
Yeah, of course she is, in order to give you a peck on the cheek. And she's going to
And a
whisper
smooch
into your
glance.
ear with just enough breath to tickle your ear hairs. Thank you.
Hey, Kier, out of character. At least Kier's got a place for her to sleep in his room. You know,
The chains.
the attachment points. Yeah.
She's going to step away and go towards the couch where she's going to be opening these as she sits crisscross applesauce on the couch.
Crisscross applesauce.
Hey, Lucy.
I don't
like-
know why that tickled me. I'm sorry.
Lucy, I have a question.
Hmm.
Where your man at?
I don't have a. What do you mean? I don't have a man? My butler?
He
boyfriend.
means Renariel, and he's
Yeah.
out. I asked him to get me a new dress.
Do you really trust her alone in your house?
She'll be here or she won't when we get back. And we really need the seal. And if we don't get the seal, that's the only reason she would need to be here when we get back.
I
Okay,
prefer
I'll grab
going
a-
for
I'll
the
grab a
seal.
club then.
I don't feel comfortable forcing anyone into a marriage.
We can't force anyone. Nafis was very clear on her coming of her own volition.
Well,
Yep.
You hear a
then
voice,
seal it
not
is.
doing it.
Well,
I
seal
thought-
it
okay.
is. Let's go, guys.
First-
Get your gear.
All right.
Already
I'm
on it.
I'm surprised she didn't take it. You want to be the part of high society? Fucking. You
Neve
don't
is,
want high society?
Neve is going to speak up. Kier, these are delicious. I'll be here when you get back if you need more thanks.
Wow. Lucy, just one visit to one location, you've hooked up two of the party.
Fire guy did
vibe.
not pass the vibe check.
GMR,
Yes.
what time is it?
At this point, it'll be 4 p.m.
All right. Can we do the temple tomorrow since we have a
have-
study tonight?
We
We
do
could
have
at
our
least-
sleep study. We should do that.
Yeah.
That is right.
Well, I thought we were going to the
Yeah, we're just gathering info.
yeah, the temple, going to the actual like place of worship and asking them and making sure we don't get pissing off for the god.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
we're going to the temple, not the tomb.
Right.
How to tell people have ADHD. Guys, we can't make any other plans. We need to be somewhere in 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Phil.
To
Hurry.
be fair, we have to be somewhere in 6 hours, but that's not enough to go temple diving.
Mm-hmm.
Tomb diving.
Same thing. Apparently, to all of you.
Paladin. Man, I always knew the paladin was the uppity one, but Jesus. I'm
Ouch.
teasing. All right, so we're out the door,
Mhm.
going to the Temple of Cateus.
Yep.
All right.
Zacchaeus.
Fucking,
MKL.
I did it this time.
It's MKL.
We
I
accidentally
know
walk into the
I'm not
Cateus.
a particularly religious character, but I have a pamphlet here.
Does the
Oh,
Temple of
yeah.
MKL have pamphlets as we go to
No,
the
no,
temple?
I have a holy symbol of MKL and a pamphlet for the Temple of Usil. Neither
Alright,
one
I
of these
still have
things
like
are
a bunch of
Cateus.
those. How many of those do I have in my bag?
Pamphlets?
No, the I got like 4 of the I've got the
Holy
other 4
symbols?
religious symbols of MKL. Because we found 5.
Wait,
Yeah, I only have one.
can I have
Yeah,
one?
Matilda's like, I
just wanna
want
look
one. I just put the rest in my bag of other religious bullcrap because we found a bunch of it.
Can I have a look at them, please? Just curiosity killed the cat. I'm a dragon. I am a not dragonborn.
I mean, sure. Who else wants one?
What do they look like, Eric? Like,
They're
what's
very
the?
basic religious pamphlets.
I thought he said the amulets though, not the pamphlets.
Oh, the amulets for
MKL.
MKL appear to be just a porcelain mask with no markings on it.
Oh.
Does it
boring.
look familiar to Covet's mask? That I
Yes,
would've
but
seen
hers
in
is
the tab-
far more elaborate.
Okay. Okay, can I roll an insight to see if I can make the connection, please?
You can. You don't need to roll.
Okay, cool. I don't need to roll then. I'm just gonna go. Oh shit! I think Covet's actually a follower of MKL. Like Tyrannus just says this out loud. Wait.
Well,
Damn, I wish I could speak to her.
we don't judge. That's fine.
I
You
mean-
guys ready?
Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am so glad we're headed towards a sleep study because I could use a nap.
Me too.
Wait. We
Wrong
changed
place
direction to the
again.
sweep study?
No, no. Eventually, we're
At the
going
end of the
there.
day.
I'm just
Yeah.
Okay.
we're doing this thing first, and then
Yep.
I get a nap.
We all get a nap.
You call a long rest a nap? Damn, woman. What is your actual sleep? Just hibernate?
16 hours.
If I
Fucking-
could,
yeah.
I'd go 19.
I've slept 24 hours before, and it was scary because I was in a hospital, and I didn't realize I'd missed a day.
A day.
What day is it?
I was a kid when it happened.
All right. So
Or Jumanji Tyro.
Which year is it?
as you guys make your way towards the Temple of Imkale here in Shatter Shaddai, it looks like this. As you guys approach, coming down the steps Tyro, you will see a familiar face.
Oh?
Yeah. Very familiar face.
Uh-oh.
Who?
Well, we could just let you see for yourself.
Oh. Oh, I've talked to her in the tavern as well.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Wait. Puppet?
Covet von Sin comes striding down the stairs, and the figure she was with goes walking off for a moment. She walks up. Hi, Tyro.
Oh, hey, Covet. What do you got? Oh, yeah, no, you're with Sladron, aren't you?
You saw through his disguise.
No.
Yeah. Look, and just pulls out the hand. Like, it's only on his face.
How long does the mustache last again?
An hour.
Yeah, so he's just walking out in the
How
path.
dead is that thing again?
It's dead. It's been dead for hours.
So Tyronius, for the last number of hours, Tyronius has just been walking around with his muzzle and just a green mustache.
Indeed.
Yep, Tyronius just pulls it off. Anyway, so yeah, hey, Covered, didn't expect to see you here. What are you guys doing here?
Well, we came to worship and deal with a couple of loose ends.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Not a good idea for me to know those loose ends, right?
Probably not.
Yeah, I'm already kind of, by the way, if anybody asks or something, you never saw me. I've never here, especially not around a guy called Rafaj. Okay?
We had a meeting with Rafaj. He's quite nice.
What?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You.
Matilda looks at the rest of the party and then looks at Covet.
Can
What?
I just pull Covet away for from the group for a little bit?
She looks... I'm sorry, I don't have much time. I have meetings with a couple of members of the team. Why?
Okay. So long story short, Rafaj is my creator / dad. There was an accident 60 years ago with some time wobbly bullshit, and it was pinned on me. You don't want to be associated with me.
Also, we call him Tim at the moment.
Yes.
Ah,
That's
Tim.
Yes.
Who?
After Tim the Enchanter. Pardon?
Huh?
What?
Precisely.
Exactly. And anyway, glad to see you're okay. We're gonna try and get out of your way and make sure you don't, blow anything up or something, or I don't blow anything up again.
I'm confused. It was nice seeing you, Tyro.
Nice seeing you again. He's gonna pat her on the head and then walk to the.
I am not
steps.
that short, and she's going to stomp on your foot.
Hey,
And they
you're
roll
taller
an
than-
acrobatic check to try and dodge it.
You're taller than me.
So she's going to roll her unarmed strikes.
Attack roll.
1d20 plus 2. Does a 12 hit
That's
you?
fine.
No.
No, my armor class is 16, so Tyranius just moves his foot to the side. I'm like, don't worry, you'll get me next time.
Don't worry,
Covet's
you're
great.
taller than me.
She looks at
How
you.
tall is Covet?
Covet is 5 feet flat, I believe.
Zoya is
Oh,
2'3".
That is
Minion height.
Well, excuse me.
yeah, Tyro.
I've got a little bit of business to take care of. Are there any messages you want me to send to your dad?
No. For the love, do not mention me in front of him. I just want you to know, just in case all of a sudden that comes up and you might say, oh, we know a Dragonborn or something like that. Like, again, I don't want you guys to get into trouble.
That might have slipped out.
You just face drops. What?
Well, he asked a lot of questions.
What did you tell him, please, dear sister?
No, just that we knew a Dragonborn.
Okay. Not as bad as I thought. Not good, but not as bad.
Was there something you wanted
He's
to ask me?
Right. I don't know. Okay, we need to go to MK. We need to go to the a tomb of MKL. Because, hang on, guys, could you better explain this, please? I'm kind of running through my brain here.
Ernok will take a couple steps forward, give a bow of the head in respect.
If you
is
do
good
this,
enough.
I'm going to need you to show up tomorrow morning.
Me?
Yep. Are you available tomorrow morning?
I I can do tomorrow morning actually.
Okay.
Hey!
Yeah, just give me a. We'll talk it out after
Yeah.
session. I can be there.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah,
Because we'll do this again tomorrow morning.
Cool. All right.
Also, I'm gonna. Sorry, go, Runner.
We are looking for the seal of finality that was placed on 6 pages later. Where's his name again? I've got so many notes today, I'm sorry.
No, it's good!
It's been very lore dense.
The seal of finality on Sir Madrick Haywell's tomb that was supposedly just recently brought here.
Her face drops. What do you mean?
Well, unfortunately, a associate of ours might have taken it and sold it to the temple here.
If it makes any better, we're not really happy with it either.
I was put on trial for the theft of that seal.
I'd like to take
You?
this time
What?
to point out
Huh?
that associate is a strong word.
Yeah.
Would you like to know where they are? And Tyrannus just has a mischievous grin.
As you receive an elbow from Granok. You pass the rights of talking to me. Hush.
You know what? Fine. In character and out of character, Tyrannus
Yep.
giggles and said, Fair? Fair. I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Shit got serious all of a sudden. Granok's acting serious.
No, that's
You're
true.
good.
Why
You're
do you
good.
think Tyrannus
You're
did
good. Shut up. Gredek.
I was letting her explain for the put on
I
trial.
was put on trial by the judge of the dead in a spectral court for a crime I didn't commit. And now you're telling me that the thing is gone while I'm in the city and it's gone while I'm here.
Yes.
It is no longer with Nafis. It supposedly lies here with the temple now.
Here.
That is our most current information we have received, yes.
Oh no. It's here down in the catacombs beneath the temple.
We came here to find out more specifics.
Oh, God. Twilight! And she's going, stay here for a moment.
Alright.
Not moving.
All right. After a moment, she's going to run over to her party, who are standing around, and she's going to come back and look at you. We need a couple moments to discuss this.
Seeing as the change of events has been happening, I would suspect so.
Okay. I have to temper this with what they might say tomorrow, because this might change tomorrow.
I'm fine to be up if you need this at this point.
Okay, we'll figure
Yeah.
that kind of specifics.
We'll figure out the specifics tomorrow.
After session.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go ahead, and for the time being, I am going to ask that we shelve this discussion out of character. We're going to try to shelve this discussion here.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are not going to be assaulting the temple tonight. You guys have a sleep study to go to.
Yep.
So what we'll do is we will finish this conversation tomorrow morning in real time. But for the moment, we will finish the discussion with you guys excusing yourselves to go to the sleep study. Does that sound good to you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Because I don't
Why
know.
do you have...
I don't know what they're going to say tomorrow, and those players are not available at the moment because they're asleep.
What?
Yeah, time
Does
zone.
the entire party show up?
The German people are asleep at like what, 3 a.m. their time? What?
Right.
No.
They're American.
Unacceptable.
If you guys
That is
choose
also
to show up tomorrow morning, we will get a big mass group RP tomorrow morning.
Yay!
I will go to bed early and wake up early for that.
Same.
I'm getting everybody's phone number tomorrow.
Yay! Friday Night Lights.
All right. So if you
and
guys are
I'll
cool
skip
with
stuff.
doing that, we will come back tomorrow morning for that aspect of this conversation. But you guys will be excused from here because you're not assaulting the temple tonight, right?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Temple or tomb, either of the T locations.
Understood.
No assaults are happening tonight.
All right.
Well, except the sleep study.
That's not a T
We're
location.
assaulting the sleep study.
All right. So we're going
it
to
is a-
excuse
it
you
is
guys
a
from
location.
here. And I know the
tower.
Aussies are going to have a real hard time being up for that sort of thing, but
I
not
will
necessary.
make sure of it.
It's not necessary.
To be fair, Heckin's extra fluff to be there and not super directly involved, but
Well, Tekken's part of the party,
exactly.
Yeah, heck,
Heckin belongs.
part of the
Heck
ship, part of
belongs.
the crew.
so
That's
we
why
just
Ship.
yeah.
Fluff was just a joke.
Yep.
He's a bird.
Yes. All right.
Heckin needs all
Greek.
of our brain cells.
No Granagas.
All right. Well, this is going to be the biggest tie-in I've done in ages.
Let's go!
I mean, just after the raid, too.
All right. So, you guys have left the Temple of Imkale after your discussion with Covet and having freaked them out.
Watch the VOD.
The best part is Stormstopper's not here, so he doesn't know that we're going to be doing this tomorrow.
Let's go!
Right, it's gonna just be a surprise.
Right. So, where are we going from here? As it would be at least 5 p.m. now.
We're gonna put our jammies on, and we're gonna walk down to the big sleepy
Well,
mage's
it's-
place and gonna take a nap.
If it's 5 hours till, why
Oh.
don't we go have dinner and maybe do a little bit of shopping around town before they close up?
Yeah. No, that's a good idea.
Maybe someday.
I need a remove curse spell, honestly.
Okay. So, you guys going to go shopping?
Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. We go to
I
the
don't know
shopping
what we're
district,
buying
to the
here that
bazaar.
we didn't buy before.
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
All right.
Oh, bizarre.
What items would you like to purchase from the various shops here?
I at least
Maybe-
want to find a magic item shop, which probably collides with that remove curse thing that Tyra wanted.
Sure, we can go visit the Mystic
get it.
Quill.
Right.
As you guys go to the Mystic Quill, you recognize the proprietor.
We recognize the illusion the proprietor has put up.
Well,
I
tomato,
don't.
tomato.
Mm.
She greets
We're all
you.
putting up illusions. Sorry, Garrick.
No, you're good. She greets you. How can I help you today?
Ganaki first.
Is it time for you to go into the Grand Library?
Not yet. We haven't gotten the letters of recommendation that we need, but we are working on it. And tonight we are going to a sleep study with Lucy. What was his name again? Granak. What was his name
Arch.
again?
Tariq? T-A-R-I-Q.
Tariq.
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 Interesting. Tariq is quite a talented wizard. Well, I hope you have a pleasant sleep study.
I doubt it. So Granak, what did you need?
I was looking to purchase a bag of holding.
Ooh, bag of holding. I have one. It was sold to me by a gnome not long ago. I have not opened it, so the contents of it are not my responsibility.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Would you like me to empty it
Ominous.
for you, or would you like to take the items within with you?
Take the
So, because I don't know out of character, because I've never gotten a character good enough to get to a bag of holding, really. Can I inspect what's in there without taking it out without causing a catastrophe?
No.
Neat.
Nope.
So it's a gamble, or I have her fix the gamble.
Correct. You either gamble what this gnome sold to her in a bag, or she gives you an empty bag of holding. Either way, it's 4,000 gold.
I'm in character. He's having her empty the bag politely and paying the 4,000 gold.
Very
Out
well.
of character, I'm gambling every day of the week, but my character wouldn't. He just wouldn't. I want to know.
Am I trying to persuade him to gamble?
Yeah, Tyronius should do the same.
You guys are gonna have to fight a very high uphill
All right,
battle.
so
Oh God. Bad.
Granek, how high would you like to set the DC for this persuasion check? Up to you how high you want to go.
I was already gonna say 20 with our low persuasions. So
Okay.
let's just stick with 20.
All right.
Hecken, would you be able to help us, please?
I'm gonna use my
I'm
inspiration.
gonna
Not gonna
try
help,
and
I'm gonna
persuade the
persuade.
party not to
Yeah.
gamble.
So,
I'm gonna persuade.
Mother of God, what have I done?
no.
What are you doing?
I rolled
Ooh, I
worse.
want to see what's in the bag.
Can
Buy the stuff.
Yeah.
never mind.
Oh,
I'm gonna use
I
the
have
inspiration.
actually. Yes.
You can do it,
Yeah,
Hecken.
Hecken,
Hold on, I give Hecken mine.
yes. Hecken,
God
you've got more
said
inspiration.
no. God
I'm gonna give
said
Hecken
no.
mine. Hecken, you get my inspiration.
Could you roll above a 5, please?
It's impossible to parry the
It only took 12 times, but you find these whispered sweet nothings in my ear.
What if there's knowledge in there, Granak? What if there's like secret knowledge only known to the gnome that used to own this thing?
Yep, you got me.
All right. So,
I hate all of you. I hate all of you. I hate all
We
of you.
love you, dude.
to determine what all is inside the bag of holding, sir, I need you to roll 1d30 to start.
Uh-oh.
How many items are there? There are 3 items in the bag of holding. Now, I need you to roll 3d10 to determine what items. 9, 7, and 9. All right, cool. So, do you open the bag in here, or do you want to wait?
I wait. Not gonna disturb a person's shop up when making a binding purchase. Seems like bad business practice.
All right, so we will wait until you leave the shop. Does anyone else want anything else here at the Mystic Quill?
Yes. I would like to get either a remove curse scroll or have the ability to get a what do you call it? And looks over at Matilda. Have the chance to copy the remove curse spell into my spell book, please.
She will sell that to you for 300 gold.
Okay, 300 gold done and dusted.
Okay.
I'm also going to ask, does she have tarot card for sale?
She does.
I'm looking for a specific one with for the spirit of death that needs to be a gilded card worth.
She's not selling you a gilded Spirit of Death card.
She doesn't have it, or she won't.
Tomato, tomato.
Okay, is it a gilded deck?
No.
Okay, cool. Okay,
However,
can't
if
get it
you're interested
immediately.
in decks of cards, she does have a deck of tarot cards.
Oh no.
Tyronius, would you like to pull a card from the deck?
No, please. Out of character, don't do it.
My character is
I'm gonna.
with a prepared action in hand.
Can I
going-
prepare Silas's Hinder Fate?
I am going to. Okay, out of character for those who can't see on Twitch, I am going to roll my tungsten D20 that I've always done whenever Tyronius is making a decision he might or might not do. Low he pulls, high he does. Low he pulls one, high he doesn't.
For the record, we
That
did this
sounds
on
better.
Wednesday night. So
Yes,
Tyronius,
and one person.
here's the deck.
I'm sorry. He is not going to pull. because that was a natural 20 that I rolled. He is nope.
Okay.
Can I roll an Arcana check to know what
That's
that
a
is
big
that she is
deck.
holding?
Yes. Your Arcana check needs to beat a 20.
25.
This
So,
is
what
a complete deck of many things.
And Tyrannus is going to show that to the it's going to tell that to the group. This is a deck that can grant wishes, or it could steal your soul, or it could blow everything up.
And I will allow you to draw a single card from it for 1,000 gold pieces.
No.
How much is the entire deck?
No.
Oh. No. It is just no.
How much is the entire deck? Nothing.
No, it is priceless. It is probably something worth like 500,000 gold at the
So does
lowest.
anyone wish to draw from the deck of many things before I put it away?
Oh.
I got a deck of Pokemon cards.
Oh my god.
That does
Oh.
not
Heckin
help you
wants
in
to,
this
but can't
case.
afford
You
it.
know
at the
what?
moment.
Understood.
Heckin, how much gold do you need?
Oh, let's see.
I need like 140.
Okay, I can give you that.
Oh, do it.
Okay.
All
See what
that
we get.
drama to have Tyro not, and then Heckin's
Okay,
like,
but
yo, let me
Victoria
at it.
has the worst luck.
So
Heckin's right about these.
With my character still being front and center to be able to block anyone from drawing, I'm just going to politely bring up, are we sure we want to do something like this in the heat of the moment? I'm not
It's the
saying...
worst that could happen.
If we do it, we could do it. We could always come tomorrow.
Do you remember when we started an anti-magical war over
For
all
the
of Russia?
record, this will only be available today.
Come on.
Again, I'm
No.
not
Sounds
saying
best.
no.
we have
I'm saying
two
we take-
jobs we're doing right now. Now is not the time for this.
Now's the only time for this.
Can we come back tomorrow?
Nope. Now's
No.
the only time she's
No.
going to offer this. So, Heckin wants to. Matilda, will you be able to convince Heckin not to?
Heckin's been talked out of it.
Oh.
I'm going to. Zoya's going to attempt.
Is anyone going to try to stop Zoya?
I'm going to stop her until she gives me a line of reasoning why this is a good idea.
Yep.
Okay. Granok. If there is a card in there, and there most likely is, if there's a card in that deck, it could solve our problems with Tim here. Okay?
And it could also throw the entire world out of natural order and pure disarray.
But what
Yeah,
are the chances of that? I don't think those chances are that high. What are
Pull down a
actually
book and start writing statistics.
Right. No, I am going to second Granach thinking about it and going, no, I don't want to gamble my future, which is already pretty bad. You know, there's a lot of bad outcomes, and I feel like a lot of them could come from this deck.
Well, I'm technically gambling my own future, and I don't think I have a lot of that left.
Kira is going to hold your face in the idiot sandwich pose. These effects don't discriminate. You are gambling all of our futures.
Right. There are cards in there that will mean we have to we have to fight something. And if you make us fight something, I will absolutely not let you forget it. If we live, I want to see my parents, please.
If I
We
die, I'm
need to
haunting
sleep
you.
soon is what we need to do.
Yeah.
All
We got
right.
hours.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. We're leaving now. And Matilda stretches out her arms and sort of like a mother hen starts ushering the party toward the door.
So
Hang on.
Gonna, like flail her wings.
There is one thing I want to ask her, not related to the deck of many things.
No, we have wasted too much time here. I am picking you up. We are walking out now.
Oh wait! And Zoe's just gonna try and flail. Come on!
No. Both of you. Tyro under one arm, Zoya under the other. I will carry you upside down by your little owl feet if I have to, like a chicken. Let's go.
Is she flapping like a chicken too? Eric, you're a devil.
I do my best.
Zoe's gonna like
We're
sort of
out of
scream.
here. We have other things to pick up. We have other supplies to get. We have a job to do tonight so that we can do our other 2 to 4 jobs that are needing doing in this city. You are not pulling cards from the deck of many goddamn things.
God damn. So I get the actual like, guild mum voice.
Once we are outside the door, Matilda will put you both down gently. Let's go.
Puts Zoya down gently because she doesn't weigh much. That puts down Tyronius gently because past experiences.
Correct. You guys are like delicate. Let's go.
Right, now that everyone's
Hey.
done chatting, my insight roll that I rolled there was to know if the offer of the deck of many things that she was giving to everyone here was in line with her species, or if she was just doing like a patronly thing, or is she just trying to stir up some general chaos for fun?
She was trying to F you guys over.
That's what I
Yeah.
assumed.
Yeah, there's like it's a 50-50 of good versus bad. In
No,
that
it's
deck,
not.
isn't it?
You know, again, I was gonna
Not when
have you
she's
guys
collected
roll
all the
to-
bad cards.
I was gonna have you have to be like a 30 in trying to negotiate me
Wait.
to let you draw from that deck. It was not gonna be easy to let me to convince me to
Granada.
let you buy.
Right.
She stacked that deck.
Uh-huh.
Yep,
You can do that.
you
Yeah.
can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you absolutely can inside of an anti-magic field.
Oh, that's dastardly.
What?
She's a Rakshasa.
She's cheating. Of course she's cheating.
I'm more talking about the DM.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
And we pay this man.
All right. So, Grenak, do you open your bag of holding?
First, I'll explain to Zoya, now that we're out of the shop, that she was trying to intentionally probably screw us over with the chance of the draw there. Because it's not polite to reveal somebody's secrets in front of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
fine.
now,
Sorry, being in the Feywild got me gambling for a bit.
never be allowed into the
What the
match.
hell, battle? I just looked at the Discord.
The lure of gambling is strong, Zoya. I understand.
If you want, kiddo, if you want, little munchkin, we can play some cards or something. You know, what's that thing you and me played, Kia? Pizzazzy?
Zed,
Oh shoot.
Piscotti?
or cheesy.
I can't.
Oh.
I can't.
He's just child
Right.
saying spaghetti.
Hard
Is that-
cheesy?
No. Tyronius. No, but so Tyronius hears the name. It's like, right, hard cheesy.
Hard cheesy.
Hard cheesy.
Well,
Yep, hard cheesy.
Zoya, how about this? Instead of gambling with the deck of many things, pulls up bag of holding, there are still a couple of items in here.
Can I pull one out?
Yes, I will let you pull out one of the items.
Yay.
And
Alright.
she flaps her wings a bit.
Okay.
And I will let her pull out the first item.
Zoe's gonna reach in.
1d3,
And pull
please.
1d3.
Which of the 3 items do you pull out?
I pull
Number
out
2.
Number 2.
Out comes a small fabric sack. It's about the size of your little hand.
Oh no,
My
it's
little
a sack
hand
of
or
many
her
things.
little hand?
Her little hand.
My little hand.
For
my
for
finger.
Grenak,
Little
it's
hand.
like a little finger pouch.
Like a
So I can use it like a finger puppet. Got it.
Oh my god.
Granak.
Do you look inside of it?
She looks at Granat. Can I open it?
You pulled the bag out of the bag. Find out what your real prize is.
It's a bag inside of a bag.
Yo dog, I
Yo,
heard you like
dog.
bags.
Bag set.
Yeah!
Okay, so here we go.
So Zoya, you look inside the little bag.
Mhm.
There's confetti in this pouch.
Can I pick out a piece of confetti? Is it normal confetti?
You pull out a
I-
pinch full of confetti.
You have identify.
Just let her have her fun.
Is it normal confetti from what I can see?
It appears to be normal confetti.
It's confetti.
Well, looks like you won a prize.
Yay!
Can I can I roll an Arcana check to see if I know what this is on site?
You wouldn't. I don't think you'd ever have seen this.
It's
Okay.
just confetti.
That's what you think.
Granak, do you mind if I take a pull, please?
Rolls his eyes. I suppose.
Thank you. Roll 1d2.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Oh, I got the 1.
All right. You pull out a deck of cards.
No.
Oh God.
Oh no.
At seeing the sight of cards, I pull the deck of cards away from Tyro.
No, no, no.
Please roll
What
your
does it
athletics
normally
check.
look like? Huh?
Please roll your athletics check. Grenak.
Me.
Do I have to roll a dex check or something?
Acrobatics or athletics to keep the cards for the moment, so you can look at them. Grenak, grab the cards from you, sir.
Nope, 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 nope.
Granak, can I at least identify what it is? I will do it without even touching them.
Now, one moment. I need to go ahead and check because I didn't catch who all used inspirations earlier.
I did.
Like everyone.
Oh, everyone
Yeah,
did?
Gil gave it.
Yeah, I think everyone
No?
did.
No,
No?
Matilda did not.
I said
Matilda
like.
didn't.
I
So
still have
Tyro
mine.
did, Lucy did Hecken?
Yeah.
Here,
Here, dude.
Grenak,
I have mine.
and Matilda. Okay, Matilda has hers. Got it. Hecken, you've been granted your inspiration back.
Thanks.
I got you, dude. I got you, mate.
All right.
All right,
Got you, bro.
I'm just gonna look at Granak. Do you mind if I take it and identify it? That's all. Promise, I'm not gonna
Not-
pull. I promise.
Are you going to
I'm not
ritual
gonna pull
cast it or actually cast it?
it. If I have it prepared, let's see.
I have it prepared.
Okay, yeah, you have it prepared, but I can do it without touching it. That's the thing. Like, and suddenly
I mean,
he pulls up.
you-
It's like, I think
you
up this sleeve. I
touched
think up
it
this
by
sleeve.
pulling out of the bag.
Well, it's more of a trust thing, but also Scratch suddenly sniffs at the rat suddenly pops onto your shoulder.
All right. So what do you want to do? As Tyro, you've been granted inspiration.
Oh,
Still
shit.
not answered the question. He was supposedly looking at his spellbook and not answered.
So
No,
answer.
I answered.
All right.
I don't have it prepared. It would be
Don't
ritual.
have it. Got it.
So it would be a ritual casting.
Yeah,
Well,
and I could still.
why
do
don't
it.
you do that either just before or have
Yes.
Zoya do it?
Okay, Zoya can do it if she wants.
All right. Kira, you've been
Oh.
granted inspiration.
No, thank you.
Zoya's gonna zip close the confetti bag and put it on her belt, and then she's gonna reach out a hand for the deck of cards.
Cool. All right. Do you cast Identify?
Yes.
It's not a magical deck of cards.
Oh, well, it's just a regular deck of cards.
No, but it's not magical.
Can I?
Commemorative deck of cards?
It is a commemorative deck of cards.
Can I have it back and look at the cards now, please, Granak? Now that it's not magical.
I thumbed through at least a few of them to just see if it's like just a regular deck of cards or if it's like pictures or.
Are these nudie cards?
As you guys look at the cards, every card in this entire deck is a joker from a different deck of cards that have been assembled, and these are all nudie cards of various male gnomes.
Oh my god.
Lucy.
Lucy, take these.
Nope. Good thing I'm 8 feet tall.
This is Granak's deck of cards,
Renak
guys.
says, no, you can't have
Yeah.
it.
So, I'm simply gonna restack the deck so it's all nice and one flush card. Show the bottom one to Tyro, and then put it in the bag and say nothing else.
It's notably tasteful.
I'm just gonna say, hey Lucy, I think there's a deck of cards in there for you.
I'll get. Lucy's gonna kind of look at Granak and see that he's put them away, and then just kind of say, "Well, if we have some time later and Granak wants to share, I'm more than willing to check them out."
He'll shrug and just give her the cards either way. He just wants to know what the last item is at this point.
Okay. The last item inside the bag of holding, sir, comes out. It's a teacup. As you look at the teacup, it doesn't have a bottom on it.
Does it
It's
have
not
any
a
other
useful
gnome,
teacup.
gnome parts on it?
It has
Gnome-sized?
a handle. Yeah, it's a gnome-sized teacup with no bottom to it.
I will daintily, because of my armored fingers, barely be able to grasp this thing.
Right?
Just
This is gonna be
pass it
adorable.
down to Zoya. Looks like you were the real winner out of the bag.
I got confetti!
I did
Nice.
not.
Yay.
As the camera pans back into a nearby bar, there's a gnome that's laughing about a prank he pulled one time with a teacup that he swore was an inverted goblet. And that is where we're going to end for today. And we'll come back next week for you guys to continue the Friday Night Lights and visit your sleep study and figure out what happens there. See if you can get another endorsement from Tariq.
And tomorrow morning, you get to see us again.
Yeah, whoever
I'm
shows
going
up
to
tomorrow
make it
morning,
if it
you guys are welcome to come tomorrow morning and RP with the Us Against the Gods group as a guest appearance.
Yay!
All right, guys. I hope you guys
It's
are
gonna be
having a
fun.
wonderful time with the content. We did a ton of lore drops tonight, which is amazing. As always, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always, always, always thankful that you choose me to be yours. Do watch the FYI channel in Discord. I got some cool things coming up. The Patreon people are going to be seeing those first, of course. We got another one-shot that's coming up soon, so look for that information as well. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful night. Please stay safe this week. We'll catch some of you tomorrow morning, and we will catch you guys next week for... we'll catch you guys next week for the Friday Night Lights. Tomorrow morning, the Yes Against the Gods group meet the Friday Night Lights and figure out what they're going to do next as they're looking for entry into the Grand Library of Shatter Shaddai. Take care, everybody. Be safe, and we will catch you guys later.